What's up? My name is Kevin King. You've been watching the Kokomo Press Podcast, and I just popped a Blue Chew.
Warning! This video contains adult content not suitable for children.
What's up? You've tuned into the Kokomo Press Podcast. I'm your host, Jordan Granger, and this week I have a panel of funny people. Yeah, it's been happening a lot lately, and I love it. It's exactly what I want to do, and you're going to have a great time with us because we're going to have a good time. That's what we do. We have a good time. Over here for today, I'm going to introduce my co-host. You know him. You love him. You see him all the time at our open mics. He's writing a movie. He's doing a lot of cool things right now. He just did Don't Ask, Don't Tell comedy in Indy, ladies and gentlemen, Sean D.
What's up, Sean D?
He's going to kick my ass for saying Don't Ask, Don't Tell. I keep saying it. I can't help it. And returning to the show, this is his second appearance ever on the Kokomo Press Podcast. He's runs Sleight Night. He runs Heckle and Hyde. He's done so many different things, and he's only been doing comedy for like, what, a year and a half? Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the great Kevin King.
What up?
What's up? And she's returning for the third time. She was on our Green Room show. She was on the podcast before in season 5, and she's returning, making her debut in season 6. Ladies and gentlemen, the great Maya Smith.
Thanks,
and that is my panel. Hell yeah. It's a whole panel. It's a panel of funny people. How you guys doing, man? You guys having a good week?
Yeah, it's been a fucking great week.
Yeah, it's the first day of the week, so that's usually, I like to ask because it's like starting good.
Do you consider Sunday the first day of the week?
I mean, you know.
If you look at a calendar.
Just on a calendar. Just the way, you know.
The way we measure time, just in that way.
I don't know. There's something about having a day off at the beginning of the week and a day off at the end of the week that sounds better than having 2 days off in a row, even though they are 2 in a row. I don't get days off anymore. That shit doesn't happen. It's over. Days off are over for me.
Yeah.
Grind.
Yeah,
Especially
grind.
Especially when you got fucking kids.
Yeah. Well, Brian's doing that. Brian's the one fucking kids. I'm kidding. Just kidding. If I press that button, that's a joke. All right,
Yeah,
that's
fuck
a
you,
rule.
Brian.
If I press this button, that's a joke. Okay, that's how I don't get canceled. That's what I tell people. I'm like, that's my non-canceled button. You know what I mean? Anyway, you guys had a big show last night. How did that go? I mean, Sleight Night. What is it? Round 3.
Yep, round 3 was the semifinals. Had 16 comics.
16.
Battles.
That's crazy.
16. There were a couple that weren't supposed to be there, but the people that were supposed to be there, they couldn't make it for one reason or another. So their opponent from last round advanced. Like Matt Babcock hasn't won a single fucking round,
but he's going.
He was in the semifinals.
Yeah, I don't want to give. I don't know how much you want to give away because I know people probably post about it. You guys usually put the video out a week and a half, 2 weeks later.
Yeah. The video is usually out about a week after.
Yeah.
That'll be out. I don't know, Saturday-ish.
Anxiety Productions. Go check them out. It's Robert Darby, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, great. He's great at what he does.
Yeah.
I always love how quick he is. I always love how he knows how to pick the perfect thumbnail to get me to click. I'm always like,
I actually create the thumbnail.
oh shit! Congratulations on your perfect thumbnails.
Thanks, man. Yeah. He put me in charge of doing the thumbnails.
He's like, you're doing. Never mind, Robert. I take away everything. Yeah, you got to. That was kind of my lead in to the fact that Maya's been on a couple of the.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. You are the reigning champion. If people can see the belt a little bit, the reigning champion is here in the building. She's got the belt on. She's killing it. It's very exciting. I mean, Babcock aside, Babcock aside, let's make some space for the ladies because they are the winners. You have been the reigning champion for months.
Mm-hmm. Ladies dominate as well. Besides me doing the roast.
Yeah, Marissa's very fun. I like Marissa a lot.
Yeah.
She's very hilarious. I think that's it, and that's the end of the women in the tournament. I'm just kidding. Jan did great too. Jan's great. Jan's great.
Yep.
Crystal's had a couple of forays. I don't know how she did against Zach. She ended up winning.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. Let me give that for her. Hell yeah, Crystal.
I'll have to text her. She sent me some jokes yesterday, and she was like, "What do you think of these?"
Hell yeah. That's what I like because one of the things about Crystal and Brandon and a couple of the people that competed last night is they're very involved and heavily involved in the Kokomo scene a little bit. So like they come through to our open mic and shit. So we've been able to kind of, even though we didn't have anybody from Kokomo on this last show, we kind of felt like in spirit we had a couple people there. So it's nice to hear one of them took a dub, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Since Brandon Stetler let me fucking drop me down, dude. Come on, Brandon. I'm just kidding. I'm just going to keep fucking with him.
Brandon's the man.
He is. He's so funny. I enjoy doing your shows. They're always You can do it at Planetary Brewing there in Greenwood, which is a fun venue. I like the setup in there is wild as hell, but it's like it always ends up perfect.
Somehow it works.
Yeah, I like it.
It shouldn't work, but it does.
Yeah, and there's poles in the way. We're all dealing with the poles.
Yep.
You know what I mean? That's the hardest thing about show running is dealing with poles and bars and darts and pool tables. Those drive me fucking crazy.
And the strippers. Oh my god.
Well, that's just the shows you're invited to.
I actually did a show at a strip club a couple months ago.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
It's no longer a strip club, but it used to be.
All right.
Like a couple of months prior to the show, like it was a strip club, and then there was like a flood or something, and
then they rebranded to Planetary Brewing. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
No, it was down in like New Albany or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what happened to Old Albany? Anybody ever asked that? I'm just kidding.
I don't know. It's probably in England. We fucking.
I'm pretty sure the owner of Planetary owns the space next door. They have intentions of expanding.
Dude, they should.
Yes.
Yeah.
That would you could really do some stuff. If you could move into the corner where the pinball is and turn that into a stage, like if you were to open it up, that would be pretty sweet because.
Well, there's two vacant spaces like in the same strip that the Planetary owner, he owns those buildings or whatever as well.
Lots, yeah.
Lots. Thank you. But
Parcels.
There's a lot of fucking yellow tape and government bullshit that.
They make things difficult.
Is it because they're like old buildings or?
Yeah. A lot of like you can't knock down this wall.
Yeah, that blows.
But yeah, he's wanting like one to be like with like a bunch of food and shit. And, I don't know what like once they get that shit opened up, I don't know what the plan is for. Any kind of like live performances, comedy, music, karaoke. I don't know, but like,
I mean, with the space they're utilizing right now, they've been able to kind of do a decent amount. So I mean, I'm imagining if they were able to open up that wall, they could even do more. And I mean, with the I think some of the times I've been to a couple of your shows where we could use the space because you've packed that room to the point where it's like, and I the one thing I will say when I go to the roast every single time, if you're a comic out there and you like comedy, even if you're not on the show, it's probably the biggest networking event that I've seen in Indy. It's basically like you had 16 comics on the show, but that's not including the host, that's not including the judges, that's not including you. Unless you end up judging that week. And then obviously there's also comics that show up and just hang out.
Yeah.
It's like it's become like almost like a hang for everybody. I
think last night there were about 4 or 5 comics that weren't in the show at all.
Yeah, you probably had over like 25 comics there.
And it's open to everyone.
Yeah.
Like if anyone's interested to do it or
I don't care how long you've been doing comedy. Like it could be your first day. Fucking come talk to me. Like.
I mean, some of these rappers, dude, they do those rap battles where they go back and forth, and they've got bars in there. You can just turn that into a comedy set, and for roasting, they'd probably come in and murder something.
I actually had a rapper on the judges panel last night.
Hell yeah! See, I missed that. What was the rapper's name?
Jack Frost.
Jack Frost.
Yeah, he spells.
I'm pretty sure you got confused. That's actually one of the guys in charge of Christmas, I think, or something.
No, he spells his name with a Z.
Oh,
Frozt.
That's Frost. I'm just kidding. Are you sure it wasn't Jack France? I'm just kidding. He's fine. Has he done the roast yet?
Yeah. He at Helium. Actually.
Hell yeah. See, I missed that one.
Yeah,
that was
Jackie Franz and Kyle Bates.
Yeah, Kyle. They're both funny.
They look exactly the same, just the size difference, man.
The first time I met Kyle, he kept doing for the internet's sake grape jokes about Bowden. I was like, God, he was on stage, and I was like, this is ridiculous. Yeah. I was like, this guy's wild. And then he told me that I reminded him of Nick Mullen, and then I was like, okay, now I know. I love Come Town. I don't know if you guys have ever watched Come Town. Yeah, I didn't. For some reason I just didn't think you'd be a Come Town. You wouldn't be a Come Boy, I don't think.
What is that, like Adult Swim or something?
It was a podcast that like during it's like a comedy podcast that happened. You know one of the guys in it for sure. You guys know Stavros Halkias.
Yes.
Yeah. He's in everything now.
Yeah,
he was just on fucking Venice Film Festival. Did you see that? Mm-mm. He's in a movie with Emma Stone.
No shit.
Yeah. And he was hanging out there with the fucking rubbing elbows. And he's got plenty of elbow to rub. But yeah, Stavros Halkias was like the laugher on that show. He's very funny as well. But it was Nick Mullen, Stavros Halkias, and a guy named Adam Friedland, who was just like the butt of everything. But they basically just did really dark humor. It was like in like crazy voices. It's wild. When you think of Kyle, you're like, okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Nick Mullen's one of my favorite young comics, but he's never going to be anything because he doesn't care. Kyle
Bates is a great dude. Just saying, like, he's awesome.
Oh yeah, I love him. He's so funny. He gave me my first show ever
at
Fountain Square. Yeah. How was that? Like, okay, can you think back to your first show? Like, how? I mean, you're kind of relatively. You guys are both relative.
We started about the same time. You just a little bit before me.
You guys are peers?
Yes.
Yeah. Sean and I are peers. So yay, that's cool. I love it.
Yeah. I think what I started in January. You started February. Is that what it was? Yeah, last year.
Yeah. Just make sure he just wanted to make sure he knew that he was the veteran, more veteran than you. Just so you know.
He's got more life than me.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah. I'm 36. You're what? 27.
Almost. February will be 27, but close enough.
Just a little bit.
So you know.
Have you seen that?
I'm a late bloomer.
I'm a late bloomer. I started technically when I was, I guess you would say 30. That's when I'd been running a comedy page, but I was writing jokes every day, but I wasn't doing them on stage. And then Brian was like, you should do stand up. And I was like, no, okay. And then I did it, and I was like, this is weird, because when you start doing stand-up, especially here with the scene we had at the time, it was just like we went into a basement, we did a couple of jokes with nobody in the room, and then you went home, and I was like, is this what stand-up is?
I've never seen my dad so proud of me until I started to do comedy.
Isn't that weird?
Oh, Chris. Yeah.
Oh, Chris. Yeah, he was a Chris one time. That was pretty nice having him there.
Yeah,
he was one of my favorite Chris's, actually, because he can't. My favorite thing about doing that joke, a joke that appeals to a lot of people, is that, or it appeals to one person actually, is that joke usually just hones in on one guy. Is afterwards, him and his wife will usually come up, or his family will be like, oh my God, I can't believe you got me so good. It happened to me in Gas City Brewing, and I'm pretty sure I almost ended up in a three-way with those older people. They were heavy about it. Like, she was like, oh, she kept grabbing my arm. His wife kept grabbing my arm. She was like, I don't know if you know this, but when you said where you worked, he works there too. And then she grabbed my arm, and I was like, I don't know, man. I might have to.
And his name was Chris?
Yeah, and his name was Chris.
That was your chance for redemption, dude.
I know, dude. Maybe Chris fucks your girl, or maybe you fuck Chris's girl.
Yeah, Chris is a cuck.
While he watches in the corner in the chair. Yeah. Chris Chair. Now, Chris Chair.
There's a Facebook group that's called like Cuck Chair of the Day. And it just people going into their hotel room and just, oh, here's the cuck chair.
It's like a subreddit.
There was one I saw, I think it was earlier this morning or last night, and it was just like a orange circle. Like a little stool. Yeah. It's like, that's the most uncomfortable cuck chair in the world.
Yeah. That's, I guess, if you want to get closer to the action, if you want to be able to lean in a little more.
You want to nut in circles, spin.
God, I hope it spins. Jesus Christ. Be a fucking cum sprinkler.
It's like when you go to the movie theaters and they have like the air that flows at you. He's like, let me get some of that. I'm just going to get some of that backwind air, please. Can I get some backwind air? That's one I learned on the internet recently. I'm like, God, backwind air? Like, yeah, back shot, backwind, the backwind.
Yeah,
they were talking something about fucking smells like the fan on an Xbox. I'm like, get out of here, I'm out. That's the thing with the internet is like, I was watching something else too recently. It's like anytime you think of a joke, you're like, God, probably 50,000 people have posted this on the internet. Does that bother you? Because like I've had people come up to me as a stand-up and being like, oh, I've seen a similar thing like that on a meme, and you're like, God damn. You can't outrun memes, right? Like,
right.
Is that tough for you? Like when you sit down to write, are you like, I gotta make sure I gotta outrun these memes?
Yeah. So I never Google my jokes. I just do them on stage. Fuck them. I don't fucking Google them, dude.
Yes, because I wrote down once saving Ryan's private, and I'm like, oh, that's already taken. It's like a literally a porno booth or something. And I was like, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Because
Yep.
So yeah, parallel thoughts.
That's the problem with comedy is like everybody's a comic online. Like
oh yeah,
even people like there are people that've never been on stage, probably never do a joke on stage, but we all know somebody who's funnier than us in school, like growing up. Like like that's something that we've all dealt with. Sean, I mean, I know you and I have always kind of talked about the meme, like trying to get away from memes, because like I'll literally write it. I think I did that recently. I was in the group chat and I was like, I wrote this whole thing, and then I messaged him. I was like, hey, look at this. Fucking, there's my joke. There's my joke right there as a meme. You had to happen with one of your memes, or one of your jokes, not your memes. One of your meme jokes.
My closing joke. I've seen it since after I wrote it as a meme, and I'm like, God.
Yeah,
I'm still gonna do it. People laugh at it, so I'm gonna do it. But
I feel like that's what I've had people, when I do the Chris jokes specifically, they'll be like, oh, crisscross applesauce. You ever seen that? And I'm like, yeah. It's like, it'd be nice if I wasn't a meme that's everywhere, because I could. Right. So I incorporate, I had a buddy, you guys, you know Dan West, like a buddy of ours, and he said, he said, if you do it, like crisscross applesauce, he said, just say my friend said, or I read somewhere. I'm like, yeah, I guess that's one way to like incorporate it without feeling like a cheap fuck.
Oh, one of my punchlines was making fun of being a ginger, you know, carrot bottom. But then I saw that on fucking Kill Tony. I'm like, well, I can't fucking do that one anymore.
Damn it. Doesn't that suck?
Yeah.
Fucking horrible. You have any jokes? I remember one time I saw you do one of my favorite jokes you do. I don't want to blow it up, but it has something to do with resting face. Like, and I had a joke similar that had a punchline very similar, and I was like, man, I'm not going to do it if I'm on a show with Maya, because we might end up like.
I usually do it on every show, to be honest. It's just a good opener.
One show we were on together that you did, you didn't do it.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, I can do mine without feeling like I'm biting.
Well, we have that all the time. We talk about it all the time. Me, you, and Brian. It's always like, well, I have a joke that kind of sounds a little bit like that.
It's being the same age and living in the same place. It's like, how do you not like fall into that trap?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's constant. Where do you like when you guys are sitting down to write? Like, where do you get your jokes from? Isn't that the best question that you could ever be asked? Where do your jokes come from?
Oh man, honestly, like a lot of my jokes come from like when I'm a truck driver, so you know when I'm on the road, you know I'm talking to like 3 or 4 other dudes, and like. We're just talking shit.
Yeah. And the original podcast is CV Radio. That's the original podcast. Well, you should only listen one time.
Yeah.
Lots of curse words.
A lot of material comes from just talking to them. Just, you know, and then other times it's just sit down and just like write like I'm writing in a diary, and then maybe I could do something with that.
Yeah, yeah. What about you, Maya?
Driving in silence is great, especially if like I'm got a couple hour trip for a job or something. Just thinking, and then I have just in my notes app on my phone just ideas, and then I translate them to paper. But oftentimes I just literally try to sit down at my desk at home and crank some shit out and work on it. So
do you like write an entire bit, or do you just write like a punchline? Like, are you, because I when I sit down to write, Sean and I've had this discussion before, which he and I have different writing styles. Will write like a subject. Mm-hmm. Like I'll think of, like I'll be at work and I'll put on, I was just talking to you about the lo-fi hip hop or something I'll be listening to at work, because it's like enough music to not be silent, but not so much that it's like filling me head with ideas.
Yeah,
filling me head with ideas.
Yeah, I can't listen to any kind of music that has lyrics.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
When I'm writing, like it's got to be just instrumental.
Yeah, I do type beats all day. I'm like, okay.
I do think of punchlines first before the setup, but I feel sometimes like that's limiting, because then you just want to get there.
Yeah.
And I feel like working that way almost kind of limits you to expanding more on said topic.
Yeah.
I've kind of realized that lately with my writing. So.
Yeah. What about you, Sean?
I write out all my jokes full form, and then I try to put at least 2 or 3 punchlines in every joke, and then I just go at them until I get it to what I think is the best way it can be.
That's the way.
This is the way.
This is the way.
Yes. Fuck yeah, dude. Fucking Mandalorians in this. Yes.
Fuck yeah.
We do Mandalorian comedy. Let's do Mandalorian comedy. Everybody has to show up with a mask on. We're not allowed to know who they are. They just go on stage and do their set.
I want you to know that he gives me and Maddie shit for loving Star Wars all the time.
I love Star Wars.
You're a guest here. That's why he's being nice.
I like Star Wars. I love that. Mandalorian's what got me into Star Wars. For like as a kid, I did not. I always thought I'm like, that shit's fucking not cool. I was going to use a different word, but I didn't. That shit's real good. Yeah, that's what I would say. Well, because like I had cousins who were like all like rich kids. You know what I mean? I was a poor kid, and like all my cousins were rich, and they were like, "Yeah, look at my Star Wars." I'm like, "Fucking gay, dude. Go outside and throw a ball against the wall like a real man."
Glow in the dark dildo. White
yeah, dude. You fucking. I bet your mom has one. Check her fucking underwear drawer. Yeah, that's just trauma. Trauma dumping.
You guys ever just like write something in your joke book, and like you're like, yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about, and then go back to it later, you're like, what the fuck is semen colada?
See, that's my brain is the exact opposite. I will write, if I write too much, I'll throw myself off of where I wanted to go. I basically, when I write phrases, like I'll write like a phrase, like that's it. That's all, and then I go on stage and I'm like, And then I'm really bad about listening. I listen back to everything. Like I listen everything I do. I listen back to the audio. I listen to the audio at your show. I was like, put the audio and listen to it. And I just listen because I'm like, how did I say that? Oh, that got a pop. I said that a certain way. Now I want to continue to do that.
Yep.
Or wait, what if I add this to that? So like I'm so obsessed with listening to the audio back. I can't watch.
You're better than me.
I can't watch, but I can listen.
I'm just like, I don't want to watch myself today. But
I cringed the whole time. I cringed the whole time. The entire time I'm like, God, why did I say that?
Yeah.
Like I was trying to write a joke about how the Claire's are closing. You guys see Claire's closing?
Like the girly store?
Yeah, the girl store is closing. I was like, well, fucking, you can't get a little boo-boo there, so girls don't go there anymore.
Can't get lead poisoning from the jewelry anymore.
Yeah. Like Temu and, Shein and all those places have cheaper toys. The same stuff. It's like the same stuff, and you get it for cheaper. So because of that, they're going out of business. So I was trying to do a joke about, like, Claire's going out of business is going to, like, disproportionately affect poor white trash. Like it just will. It'll disprofessional because like that's when you're a dad and you've got like a PY. Yeah, I'm just saying you take your kid
Leave
there.
my people alone.
Hey man,
my ears pierced at Claire's.
And that's where I was going with the joke is like if you bought the jewelry there, they would pierce your ear for free. So like if you wanted to get your ears pierced as a kid and you were poor, you would just go there and buy the jewelry, get your ears pierced, and then hopefully your mom would be like, here, you can have one of mine when you got home or whatever when it got healed. Like that's how I did it when I was a kid. But it's like blunt force trauma.
At Claire's?
Yeah, I was like, hey, no, I did piercing pagoda. Actually, I don't remember. I was like 6. I was 6 years old when I got this one ear pierced like Michael Jordan. That was the reason.
It's got to be the left one, bro.
The left one, dude. What's the other one, dude?
Fucking gay.
That's what really was it, man. Everything was like, you don't want to do that. And I remember the kids say down, that one's the gay ear.
That's the gay one.
There's a gay ear?
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. I didn't know that.
Everything was gay, dude.
Everything, dude. Everything. It was like the major deterrent. And like, what are the kids telling now? Like fucking no, that's straight white male. That's straight white male shit, dude. You better quit. Yeah. It flipped. It flipped on the head.
I'm finally starting to understand when like older people say they don't understand my generation's lingo because the stuff I hear now, I'm just like, what?
What's one that you heard recently that threw you off?
I mean, like this has been around, but skibbity toilet. And
Skibbity, dude.
The new one for me, 6'7". You heard that one? You've got teenage kids.
Yeah, I have.
6'7". It's from a rap song, and the whole thing is to get people to ask you questions so you can say 6, 7. It's like the way they say it. It's stupid. It makes no fucking sense, dude. It doesn't, right?
I mean,
do you know more than I do?
Right, it's 6, 7. You gotta say it with that.
Yeah, there's a way to say it. I don't know that. I literally just got turned on to this last night. I was
My
like,
daughter's 14.
Yeah.
I just thought of Tech 9, all 6s and 7s.
Yeah, that might be it too. I mean, I don't think kids nowadays listen to Tech 9.
Nope.
There's no juggalos nowadays. The juggalos are actually dying off. I don't know if you guys have heard, but juggalos are dying off. Just kidding. The Legion of Skanks is keeping them alive.
Yeah, they are.
They really are. Are you a skank? Are you a skank guy?
Yeah.
Do you ever watch their stuff?
Yeah.
They pop up on my shit a lot because they get great guests. They get some of the best guests ever. Are you a YouTuber? Are you like do you like spend all day watching YouTube like us dudes do?
TikTok,
yeah.
Yeah, guilty.
She sends me links, and I don't click on them.
You just heart react or laugh react. I think that looks like it's supposed to be funny. I'll laugh react that way. I do it all the time to people.
No, I don't know. Like I got an Android because I'm poor, I'll click on the link and it'll take me to something else, and I'm like, that's not what she wanted me to see.
No.
I hope it's nothing weird.
No, it's usually like midgets twerking or something.
Well, that's normal for me.
Because that's my algorithm.
Midgets twerking. It's literally just Maya twerking. Sorry, Maya.
I sent the group chat a weird.
I did.
TikTok
I watched it. It was so fucking weird. What is
There's
that?
this thing now at all the colleges. They all have a TikTok account that is like that college pisser, and it's somebody they just go around. It's Dexter, sounds from the show Dexter, and somebody peeing on one of the buildings of the school. It's just their stream of pee. And I saw 5 of them, and then I was like, I'm sending this to the group chat.
It sounds like bullshit, but he sent that one to me. I clicked and opened it, and then I ended up getting a bunch. Now it's in my algorithm. Thanks a lot.
That's what
my algorithm's R. Kelly now.
Brick walls now, huh?
Well, signs like so. One of them, like it'd be like the Kelly School of Business sign, and they're like, and it'll be like, you know what they say, like ominous music with like Dexter talking, and it's like you'll never find me. And then there's a whole subset of those people after that I've been seeing where it's like, I will catch you, pisser, IU pisser, I will catch you.
That's gotta be a kink.
It's like a trend now. It's like a piss trend.
Fuck.
These kids are bored, dude. We need to start calling them gay again because they're fucking peeing on things. And,
Hey, I'm a truck driver. I'll fucking start pissing on stuff too, dude.
dude, how many jugs you got?
Zero.
After the last trip, this next trip.
Oh yeah, you gotta clean them out every time.
You gotta clean them out. You don't get
There's one in my car right
I'm
now.
local, so I'm not on the road for too long before I can find a bathroom.
That's one of my favorite. One of my aspirational favorite satire pages is the Selena 52. I mean, you obviously know that, right?
Nope.
Are you lying? You're a truck driver and you don't know this?
I'm not a fucking super trucker, dude.
Okay.
I get a paycheck.
Okay, yeah. Well, I mean, I get it, but I feel like it would be something that if you're on talking to other guys on the radio all week, you'd be like, yeah, fucking, did you see that new post? Now, they do like, it's like a pretend truck stop where they'd use like AI and different fake like Photoshops, and they
Lot lizards, bro.
well, it's like things that happen in the restaurant. Like they have a fucking they have a piss jug as like their mascot, right?
Holy shit.
They have a Mr. Piss Jug, and he's just like a gigantic
That's
jug of piss.
hilarious.
You're gonna look this up later on, and you're gonna be like, wow, I'm surprised.
I'm looking it up right now.
Dude, I'm telling you, dude, it's funnier than you think.
You'd be surprised how many of those you see around construction sites
Yeah.
too, because
Yeah.
people don't want to hike from the sixth
Selena
floor to
52.
a porta potty.
With a C, Celina. Yeah, it's because like a porta potty is basically just like a piss jug. Let's be honest, that's all it is.
Yeah, but if you're in a building that doesn't have elevators and you're like in 10th floor,
Yeah. We had somebody at the open mic talk about their brother pissing in the radiator, or not in the radiator, but in the like the
the vent.
Yeah, the vent in the school. You seen it? See, there it is. Piss
jug man.
Piss jug man. Yep. Dude, I'm telling you, it's like, but they do like funny posts. It's very aspirational for us. Like we have to be careful of them. And there's another one that's like very, very similar. They do very similar stuff that we do. Like, but they're obviously way bigger than we are. Like, fucking, we're getting there. We're fucking.
I've seen the last couple posts you guys have had popped off.
This guy, actually, let me give him a little bit of shout out. He's done 2 posts on our page. All right. The first one was like a first time we've ever done the format, but it was basically like him recapping the weekend's events, and I kind of reformatted it.
Yeah.
This last one was like all you, and he wrote the story about the Chick-fil-A and the sauce scene in the bathroom. So stupid. And we're not talking Polynesian. It's like talking about there's leaked guidelines that said they're, you know, anti-homelessness, which is normal, you know, and then the other one's like no more guys in the bathroom saucing each other, I guess. I don't know. It's something like that. It was
their policy is no people panhandling, and no, the second punchline was, yeah, we had people in the bathroom panhandling and manhandling.
No, it's funny because you're coming up. You might end up dropping, like it might come up to 1K reactions.
Yeah,
We've been
it's like 800, I think.
Yeah, we've been monitoring it because Brian and I are obsessed with insights on Facebook because they used to barely give you any information about your posts. Now you get everything. Like we know there's over 1,000 reacts on that already, just because it'll tell you the reacts on other people's posts that add up to yours. Like they now give you credit for that, which they should. Like it makes sense. Not so, fucking give me my money, dude. It's like, I think you're at like $26. You've made $26 off your post. So
Hell yeah.
yeah,
It's for the team.
it just sucks that you don't
like
get
the demographics, like who liked it, like age, gender, race, all that bullshit.
race, gender. Yeah,
Nice.
the genders, like there's so many of them though. It's like, okay, I'm just kidding. It's just 2. They just only give you 2. It'd be cool if they were like non-binary people, because I'd be like, I want to do more posts that non-binary people like.
Yeah.
Just posts that don't like pick. They like unsure posts. I don't know, man. I'm kind of feeling like this is a joke. I'm kind of feeling like this is serious. I don't know. I love non-binary people.
Well, me and Jordan have talked about this before. Me personally, I do comedy as a means to get a job as a writer somewhere. If I could just do that, I would be happy.
You just want to be a writer.
Yeah. Got sick and tired of the Valvoline life.
No, I'm not sick and tired
Just
of
getting
it.
you started.
Who wants to have a day job?
I know, that's really the hard part.
Oh, I feel that. I'm barely started.
That's kind of like what comedy is now, right? We all just fucking work during the day, and then at night we're like, well, fucking here's a joke.
Yep.
That's all.
Pretty much, dude.
No, you work during the day and then you work all the other times.
That's true.
There's that, and then there's Jordan.
Yeah, I am busy. I'm busier than I should be. One thing I do want to bring up while we have you here, Maya, is Harvest Fest is coming up.
Yeah.
Are you excited about that?
I'm very excited about that.
I'm very excited. We're going to be out there at Miami Open Air Auditorium. It's in Miami, Indiana, not Miami, Florida. Don't come out there. But we're going to have a lot of comics there. We do have, we added a new name to the list. It's not on here yet. But Messi dropped off, so we ended up putting on Max
Kevin
Heidi.
King. Oh, no.
No, I wish. You never signed up, man.
I didn't know.
You didn't see it? Nah,
Nope.
Fuck. I got to do a better job of. I posted a bunch of shit about it. I mean, I think Maya got forced into it. There's only 2 people that I reached out to specifically and said, hey. And
You
Maya
just
was one of
needed
them.
another woman.
Hey, don't call me. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. I did tell you. I was like, listen, it's called Harvest Fest, but it's feeling like a sausage fest. Would you be interested? And she was like, for sure. I was like, hell yeah. Because a lot of people I know are looking, like we ended up adding Stephen Riley to it. He was on the bubble. Like I didn't even have him on the original just because we had so many people sign up and we had gone through and we were like, we got to put this person, got this person. And then we still have a bunch of people we ended up having to not put on the show, like good people, funny people. But the one we ended up adding last was Max Tidy. I don't know if you guys have fucked around with him or not.
I don't know.
He just did a show. He actually was the guy that was on the Nashville Kill Tony show. That's what it was. He was on that show, and it actually was funny. He was actually funny. The problem is a lot of times
surprised.
I'm very surprised when I see somebody funny on Kill Tony, even the regulars. Sorry.
I don't know. That'd be hard.
It is. It's tough, especially Nashville. When you're going out there, that's like an arena. That wasn't like a club. That's like going out and. Holy shit. All right. Fucking faces are weird.
There's drugs in the water?
Yeah. What's going on? Oh, fucking, can I start over? Can we, one of my favorite, one of the things that I've actually really liked from that show is that newer guy, the Tony Pepperoni /
I haven't watched Kill Tony.
Okay. I know you were for a while there.
I used to love Kill
You're talking
Tony.
about Timmy No Breaks.
Yeah.
Dude.
Same guy.
Yeah.
He does off Tony Pepperoni. I said Tony Pepperoni just to be. I thought he would get it. You guy more than he did.
Yeah.
But yeah, Timmy No Breaks. Have you seen him? He's like a knockoff Andrew Dice Clay. Hey, but he's like he's satirizing the show. Like, have you know? Like that's what he's doing. He's satirizing the show, which is why I like it. Obviously, because I'm a satire guy, but also because I think the show is kind of the format needs broken a little bit. It's too. It's gotten to the point where it's not working. They need to vet comics. They need to quit doing this. Anybody can sign up. I don't care who. Hey, welcome out to the show. You ready to have the best fucking night of your life? And then
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, and it's like they need to break that format because he's and I think he might be the one to do it because he came out one time and he was like doing his thing and he's like, so what do you do? Nah, that won't work. Hey, what do you do? Yeah. Nah, that won't work. What do you do? And he keeps saying, he's like, is there any way I can find a natural way to get into this fucking sushi chef joke? And that's like that was the whole thing.
Yeah, he was like, does anybody work as a sushi chef on a cruise ship?
He's like, I'm just looking for a natural way to rid it. To me, like as comics, we get it because that's like literally people when they're doing this crowd work. That's what they're doing. Like, so what you'll do? And so it made me.
I don't think I've ever openly put myself out for crowd work.
Yeah.
I've never been like, what do you do? Like,
yeah. But you're pretty good with people. Like I've seen you at shows interact with the crowd though. Be like, oh yeah. Like I've seen you talk to them or like say something back to them.
Thanks.
I feel like that's the opening part of it, and the rest of it's just like saying, fuck it, I'm just gonna let you run it, and then I'll hit you.
One of my favorites is when people aren't facing the stage, and I was like, I see some people are turned around, not paying attention. That's okay, because I have a butt fetish. Sometimes it helps.
Yeah, it gets them to pay attention.
Yeah, or like you're like ask a question and nobody's really answering. It's like I knew you weren't going to answer it anyways. Yeah. It's just, yeah.
I'm never going to face the stage when she's on stage anymore.
Yeah. I'm just going to be Kevin twerking.
Just twerking in the back, dude. Do it on a handstand.
The king of twerking's back at the show.
I have no ass, dude.
Yeah, it's fucking.
If you check Elizabeth's story, you might see me doing something of the nature.
I think I saw it. You guys, I love that group there. You guys have a great group that you guys are kind of like cultivating there of really funny ladies like yourself, Elizabeth Reynolds, curvy TARDIS girl. I'm just kidding. I think Crystal Evans and Whitney White. I think you guys have a couple more too that you guys have been fucking around with, right? Is there somebody else? Am I missing somebody?
Chelsea Sned.
Yeah, Chelsea Snedden. Yeah, I'm like, I like that. There's a lot of you guys kind of forming together this little thing.
I started a group chat for all lady comics, and it's been not controversial at all.
Yeah,
the boys really make it want to seem that way. They're like, oh, I gotta be having all the hot goss, and like, I swear it's not that deep.
Mike Rowe wants in that group chat so bad.
I have a fake Facebook named Courtney Richardson and got me in it. I'm just kidding. She told me, she's like, I made it in. I'm like, yeah. I was like, I guess they like you. You can hang out with them. It's fun. I just give her shit because she's
Someone
only
was trying to get rid of dresses the other day. Like, it's not that deep, I swear.
Yeah. Well, I know the big hot goss from that. The controversy was the mucky duck
It just people
spaghetti straps.
Yeah, it's a bar and it has random dress codes whenever they feel like it.
Yeah,
they
for
change it.
anybody, not just comics. And Bob posted about that, which I appreciate. Sorry, I'm saying names.
Yeah, no, Bob's been on.
Which I appreciate, but everyone was frustrated just at the venue, not at him. And then he thought everyone was upset at him, and it was like, no, it was really not that deep.
Yeah, bro, come on, promise. I promise. Look, you are the beast.
We love you, Bob.
You are the beast, Bob Beast.
It's tough when you have a venue that's not quite, working in your favor with some things.
No, I would never know anything about that.
Yeah.
Sorry. No, like it's true though. Like I've been there, and I know it's tough. Like when we sit down and you guys, have you seen Tyson Cox doing a show to teach people how to show run? Did you guys see that?
Yeah, it's tonight.
That's pretty cool. Like I think he might say he's gonna do a couple of them. It's not gonna be the first one. I think the cool thing about the indie comedy scene.
Tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He asked me to go.
Yeah, the cool thing about the indie comedy scene.
We won't make it.
Sorry, man.
Okay.
Whatever.
I'll do it. We'll do one after this. I'll help.
Yeah,
I'm
teach me.
You do a good job show running. You're actually one of the showrunners that does a good job. Like,
thanks, man.
Yeah,
no,
like,
he wanted me there to like help. Like, like pitch ideas and shit because he saw that Sleight Night was going really well and stuff.
Yeah, like he's part of the guys that run the Sunday show.
Yep.
Right. So like they do all that, and I saw that he's doing that, and I saw Dion Curry's been doing writing workshops, and I think they're free, right? He's not charging people to do that.
Yeah.
These people put in their time out there to try to like teach people how to do a better job. I do like the concept of the more comedy shows, the better. Like that's good, especially in the indie area, because like you can kind of go to a couple like in a night. There's a big crowd.
I've done it.
Yeah. I remember one time we went to a show. We went to go. I
had a show at Mountain Square, and then we went and saw Big J at Helium after.
That was pretty cool. That was a fun night. We went to Fountain Square. One time we stopped at your house on the way to a show.
Yeah.
That was a fun
address
square.
is.
Oh yeah, I'll go ahead and it's right below. Looking below right now. That's the address. Do that. It's gonna say Elm Street or something.
It's gonna be the address to the hip hugger.
Yeah. Well, that's Belvedere Drive. I'm just kidding. I don't know that. What? I don't do 50 jokes about it a week. No, I'm just kidding. It does. It's like one of our wells. We always like, fucking, we don't have a good post. Let's go ahead and fish from the old well again. You know what I mean? Hip hugger always fucking goes good. You know what I mean? We only have one strip club now. It's a bummer.
Just one?
There used to be like 3 or something.
There's like 7 at one point. Remember? I mean, you were young at that point.
Yeah, we just passed Big Daddy's and be like,
Yeah. There was like Big Daddy's 2, Little Daddy's, Tees, Divas, VIP, The Body Shop, The Hugger. I don't know. Maybe some more. I don't really know.
Maybe people don't want to be strippers anymore.
See, I just.
If Little Daddy's wasn't a midget club, that's upsetting.
It wasn't. It was actually the club you could get a handy though. Probably. I think it was the one you could get a handy in.
Bring it back.
Bring it back.
Bring it.
And we're doing this motion on the thing for a reason. No. It was. The funny thing is, we just had so many strip clubs. I think it's just been outsourced to like OnlyFans now. That's why. I mean, if we're being honest, like it's been outsourced to like Snapchat, private Snapchats, and OnlyFans. Like those, you said that nobody wants to be a stripper. I was like, no, they still do. They're just doing it for themselves now. They're in the private business. You know, they're creating a union. They've unionized.
Support local.
Yeah, support sex work. Sex work is real work.
I asked my boyfriend the other day if I could buy a couple OnlyFans subscriptions.
Well, were there girls' names? Because they're definitely not dudes. She's like, I want to see some girls' butts. You just can't unsee it. That's the problem. Is like during COVID, I feel like that became like a major market because people were at home and they're like, how do I? Everybody was getting all this extra money. Some people were, and then some other people were sitting at home like, I ain't got to ask though. I
can't meet people during a pandemic, you know.
Yeah. Oh.
I started an OnlyFans page.
You did?
Hi, it's Sean D. If you enjoy the Kokomo Press Podcast, you should come out to the open mic at the Highmark. That is 3840 South LaFountain Street in Kokomo, Indiana. We do 15 spots on every open mic. You could sign up on the page. You could sign up there. Sign up start at 7:30. Show is always at 8. You'll see people like Michael Howard, Brian Allen West, Jordan Granger, myself, and you'll also see people from all over Indiana, and we've even had people come from further. Please come out, check out the open mic. If you feel like trying out comedy, this is the place for you. Thanks, guys.
I didn't post anything and I still got $50. Literally nothing posted. I got $50.
Dude, no joke, and I've considered this so many times, and I keep backtracking, but I was like, we should have a Kokomo Press OnlyFans page because they forayed into comedy. You guys seen they're doing like comedy specials on there and shit.
Yeah.
Like
Kind of
Whitney
like
Cummings.
Patreon.
Yeah. Very similar. Like Facebook has their own, like the thing about Facebook is if anybody does anything successful, they just steal the idea and do it in their own interface. Like that, they did that with Snapchat. They've done it like with TikTok. I mean, Reels are basically just TikToks. Like they'll take anything someone else, and they've done that too. So you can like have subscribers like on Facebook. But anyway, we have a $4.99 plan. It gets you nothing. You just throw us money, and we appreciate it. Go subscribe. Nah, we got people. We've had a few people over the years. I tell them like, it helps pay for the podcast if you enjoy the podcast because it'll goes towards the fee to pay for all this shit because this shit's not free, man. Nothing's free in this world.
And programs that you run, yeah.
Yeah, those are actually the free part. I'm just kidding. No, it's this setup started small and it got bigger, and it's because people actually stepped up and helped a lot along the way.
Bigger.
Yeah, this is. I mean, the room's not big. I can't knock down a wall and rebuild.
There used to be 2 chairs over there against the wall.
Yeah, it was like 2 chairs and then like a middle chair in the corner. If you go watch the first episode of this podcast, you're gonna laugh because you're gonna be like, "This is not the same thing." It's not. It was so bad. But that's why I tell people if you want to do something like show run, anything, just start. I love that Tyson's doing that though, man. Yeah. The funny thing about Tyson is he's actually going to be with us at the North End Pub in Lafayette on September 26th. Headlining with Devon Shoemaker, who we all know. Whitney White's going to be there. We're going to Brandon Stetler, Brian. I'm going to host a little bit. Might have a secret guest spot in this room. You know, fucking somebody's working on some stuff. He actually featured the last show for Patrick Murray, so it's really good, dude.
I guess
it's so good that like part of the way through, Patrick Seth, the guy that runs it, pulled me aside and was like, "Dude, this was awesome. I got to leave, but we're doing another one, and we're doing another one, and another one." Yeah. So we're gonna be probably doing that show bi-monthly almost. So if you guys get a message from me like, "Hey, how do you guys like Lafayette in the winter?" I'm just kidding. Just want to hang out at the bowling alley. It's a bar attached to the bowling alley. My band's played there like 4 times. We've headlined there. Like it's a great venue for music, and they hadn't done comedy for 20 years.
What kind of band are you in, by the way?
I'm in a post-hardcore band.
Let's fucking go. You vocalist?
Yeah.
Doing the fucking screams and shit?
Yeah, if you're bored on October 4th, I mean, we talked a little bit about it already, but Harvest Fest, my band is going to be headlining Harvest Fest, Grey Garden. So we played Harvest Fest. The first show my band ever did, we did at Harvest Fest, and it was like we opened it up. So now here we are coming back, and we're going to be headlining it. It's a pretty big deal because, I mean, you're talking about 11 years of it. It's not normal for a festival to go 11 years, man.
Can I ask the inspo for the dude in the middle?
So since the beginning, they've done this joke where it's at this point, it's become like, it's just part of it. In the beginning, it was Elvis Christ. It was like, we're going to do Elvis Christ because this is our inspiration. So Elvis was, last year, Elvis was playing basketball. Elvis Christ was playing basketball. Every year, there's a different one. If you go back in time and look at all the different flyers, there's always some incorporation of Elvis as Jesus. Because there was this thing like on the internet where there were so many like pictures of Elvis Christ. Like this was a real thing. And so he was like, we're just going to turn it into a real thing and it ended up being part of this show. Well, our band has a song called The Harvest, which isn't based off of this or anything, but it's called The Harvest. It's about aliens. It's an alien song about aliens taking over the earth.
Sick.
And so this is an alien theme since we're headlining.
And shit,
dude, fucking. I mean, you guys haven't been out there before. You've done it every year.
Every year we've done comedy. 4 years.
Yeah, it's such a fun show, man. Last year the comics that all came out that we had were all it made me laugh because they were like, "This is crazy." They were like, "We didn't." It's a wild time. It's a lot, but it's also like, just imagine like the Gathering / Legion, like the Skankfest type, but like that type of feel, but like less like weird, less goofy. Like
where's this at again?
It's in Miami. It's called the Miami Open Air Auditorium. You've got an Android. If you look on like Google Maps, you can find it on there. It's like Miami Open Air Auditorium.
Where's
but it's
Miami in relation to here?
like 10 minutes north, 15 minutes north. It's like before you get to Peru.
Okay,
like,
yeah.
It's not. It's like a tiny little town, and then it's just this big field, and it's going to be wild. This is going to be the biggest year we have. We're going to have 2 food places. Last year we only had 1. We have vendors coming out
like
selling things.
Trucks?
Like one of them's doing like Blackstone burgers, like smash burgers, and the lady that does it is like a literal chef. Like her burgers last year were like
Fire.
It was insane. Like it's not that big of a festival, and I think they ended up making like $4,000 off of burgers.
Hell yeah.
Because they're so good. Like it was like they were the only thing there, but they were so good that everybody was just buying them. Well, this year we're gonna have Snacks that Slap, which is very like it's gonna be very like walking tacos and shit. So just stuff to make it simple. But we have vendors, we have like art vendors, we have people that sell like oddities. We had one lady one year was just there with 2 goats, just hanging out with 2 goats, just fucking chilling.
All right.
There's a guy in a pimp suit last year who was directing traffic. It was pretty cool. He's wearing a big purple. It's like people. It's like a crazy crowd of people. Very fun.
Dude, I love people that go to like concerts and shit dressed up. Like I just went to a concert last weekend and Jesus was there.
Like, you sure it wasn't Elvis?
Like no, it was
Can
like
you talk
regular
to him for
Jesus.
me?
Can you give him?
It was a metal show, like mosh pits and everything, and Jesus is there just wearing his sandals and shit.
It'd be funny if you just had a guy at every moshing show dressed as Jesus or Moses or something, and anytime somebody fell in the pit, they would just walk through and everybody would part like it was fucking Moses and part through, and then I will save you, and then they protect them, and then get back to moshing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now what kind of music do you listen to? Do you ever listen to any post-hardcore? Any pop punk? It's like I'd say we're pop punk post-hardcore.
Yeah.
Some breakdowns.
Oh yeah.
Fucking
Love
breakdowns.
Yeah.
Like some breakdowns.
Yeah. I went and saw Slaughter to Prevail and Falling in Reverse last weekend.
There you go. Yeah, I saw. I think Pantera was this last night or something like that.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, there's so many great shows lately. You guys are kind of in the mix down there. We're a little farther away. I got to drive an hour just to go to Noblesville.
Dude,
it's about an hour from me too.
Is it from where you're at?
From Greenwood, yeah.
That makes sense.
I went to a venue called, I think, Blossom in Ohio. Beautiful, like compared to what we have in Noblesville, like Noblesville ain't shit compared to these other venues, man. That was awesome.
Blossom, and you said Ohio?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. What part of Ohio? Like outside
Cayuga? Does that sound right?
Is it outside of something, or just like a cool venue?
Bro, I don't need to be quizzing on geography right now.
I always like to ask women geography because they don't know shit.
South of Cleveland.
Yes, that's where we prove that. Like feelings, okay, and you can have feelings and like being a normal person. We have geography and history, and history.
Cardinal directions.
Yeah. You're probably pretty good with directions. You drive all over, right?
Ish.
Huh?
I don't want to brag.
I don't want to brag, but I know how to drive.
I hate to fill the stereotypes, but I am directionally challenged.
Yeah. I mean, that's my fiance. Like, I'll be like, hey, it's over by this. She's like, I don't know if that's at. Okay, it's on this road. I don't know where that's at. I'm like, Apple Maps. Like, what? I can't. There's not much I can do after that. I remember back in the day having to print MapQuest out.
My God, dude.
Do you remember that shit?
Those were the days.
Dude. And you'd be lost, too. So you'd be like, fucking.
Oh.
I had a girl, it was a friend of mine who all my buddies were over there playing basketball at her house. I don't know why, but it started playing basketball and then ended up watching porn on her computer because they had internet. She was just like, hold on, let me put on whatever the equivalent of VPN was back in the day because she knew how to. She's smart. These kids were all smart. So I'm a fucking idiot. I'm just like, I'll fucking just watch
incognito mode or whatever. Yeah,
I think it was before that was even a thing. We're talking about AOL style.
Oh. That dial-up, dude.
That's how. Whenever I have a girl give me head, I'm like, just pretend like you're doing the AOL sound. Fucking stupid. Yeah.
Fucking Birdman. Put some respect on my name. Put some respect on my dude.
Oh yeah, you haven't been out to our new mic yet, have you?
I haven't. I'm guilty.
That's all right. You don't live here anymore. You're not from here anymore. We've now discommunicated. We are doing our open mic every Thursday at the High Market. The last couple weeks, though, Sean, you've been having to deal with all this without me. How's that been for you guys? Fucking, you don't need me.
The first week we realized how much work Jordan does. The rest of us just get high and wait to tell jokes for 5 minutes.
I just love it. It's my favorite thing when they're like, we got to call somebody else. They had to call somebody else. They had to call Maddie. Maddie had to come through and save the day.
Holy shit.
Hooking up the actual equipment, like to just run a comedy show, we had that, no problem. But Jordan likes to have the audio every week, and I had no idea how to do that part.
Yeah. That was tough last week. He plugged it into the wrong input, so we just got for like an hour and a half. I literally was at work. I was like, oh, I want to listen to my set back. I did some new stuff that I've been working on that I don't really even know where I went because I couldn't. I was like, so I was going to the mic every week. Like my lunch break at work when I got moved to seconds was like from 8:30 to 9. So I would just leave work, go down 31, go in there, do my set. Like let whoever's on stage finishes, then I go up immediately, and then I'm like, bye everybody, and then I would drive back to work, and I'd get back just in time. Like it was like that was my whole break. I did it twice, and I've been so it's kind of a whirlwind for me because I'm used to showing up early and setting things up and making sure everything's running, and then finally I get to sit down and work on my shit. But usually it's like in the last 5-10 minutes because everybody's like, hey man, what are we doing? So this, I was actually able to focus on my comedy, but then like when I get there, it all becomes a whirlwind because it's like so quick. Like when you're walking a room, you ever watch the show Crashing? You ever watch Crashing? You guys should watch it sometime. You guys would be surprised at how fun it is. But it's got Pete Holmes.
I'll write it down.
Oh, you know who Pete Holmes is?
Yeah.
It's on HBO Max. Pete Holmes, and he plays.
Hilarious.
Starts slow. I will say that, but it's about a guy who is doing stand-up in New York City, and it's like he's barking. It's like everything. It's the whole up and down of like where he starts from the beginning, and he's got so many comics in it. I mean, the first season, Artie Lang's a big feature in it, and that's, I mean, when he had a nose, like a real nose, and then and then it became like there's so many people that ended up being in
Mulaney's
the show.
In it
John Mulaney's
times.
a big part of it. Like there's a lot of comics in it. Like everybody takes like a little.
You said it takes place in New York.
Yeah, it takes place in New York, and the main, like the Comedy Cellar is like the Comedy Cellar, and what's the other name of the other show? The comedy,
the Boston Comedy Club?
Those two are, you know, if you listen to people that do New York, like the big comics, they'll talk about those two, and it's about him starting at the Boston and trying to get on the Cellar and all this. But it's a really great show. That's what if you watch that show and you see him go do spots and then go to the next, that's what it felt like to me. It was like very felt like, here we go. And the joke I made at the mic was it feels like 8 Mile, like the end of 8 Mile, you know, when he like goes in and he fucking kills and the crowd's like, you're the best comic in the world, or the best rapper in the world, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, all right, bye guys. They're like, where are you going? He's like, back to work at the factory. That's literally like my life. Like it was so awkward to go in there and do jokes and then leave. But it was weirdly exhilarating. Like, yeah. Typically I stay and listen to other comics. Fuck you guys. I'm leaving.
Yeah.
Right.
Back to work. Yeah, but anyway, High Mark, check that out every Thursday. Starts at 8 p.m. If you want to sign up, do it. We've had pretty full lineups since we started there. I think we haven't had under double digits yet. Maybe one night. I don't even know.
We had 13 this week, I think.
Yeah, our cap is 15, so we don't want any more than that. We'll be there all night.
What time did you say it starts?
8 p.m. 8 p.m., yeah. If you ever want to come down, let me know ahead of time, put you on the list. You'll get up regardless. Usually people that come from out of time will usually, unless they ask, like Stephen Riley always is like, can I go early? Because he wants to leave. We're like, oh, yeah. We get it. Stephen, that's why you're better than us.
MO.
That's why you're better than the rest of us, okay, Stephen? We know it. Because you know not to hang out with us. Just to get in there and get out. No, he's great. But yeah, typically if somebody's coming from out of town, they're like, hey, I'm coming from out of town, we'll put you later and try to give you a little more time just because you drove.
Oh, yeah.
You know how it is, dude. You run an open mic every week. Tuesday, Planetary Brewing. Check it out. I've been wanting to come out. That's actually one of the farther places to drive for me.
I know.
Planetary. I know. It's like an hour 20, something like that, dude. I've made the drive though, you know,
a couple times.
And you've actually come down here a few times to do this podcast. So
yeah, I haven't made it to your mic yet though.
Yeah, maybe you should recip. I'm just kidding.
I should.
My eyes come out, dude. I mean, you've had one of my favorite sets ever when you were out on the patio.
Thank
Made me
you.
laugh so
Really?
hard. Yeah, that's the first time I ever saw you. And afterwards I was telling, Sean and I were talking about you, and then Brian wasn't there that night, and I was like, dude, you missed it. She's really funny. And that's how we ended up putting you on that Halloween show.
Yeah,
I was
hell
like,
yeah.
you're really funny. The domestic violence joke was so funny to me. I was like, that's my favorite thing. I was like, dude, that's such a good observation. Like, and to say that and to put it, I'm like, you could probably, I don't know, I haven't heard it in a while, so you probably built around it, but you could probably build a lot around it.
Yeah, I think I've got like, I could probably do 8-10 minutes just on that topic alone, just like my experiences with people and the shit they say.
Yeah, it's funny because it's very uniquely to you. I mean, nobody's gonna accuse you of stealing jokes about that. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But I know like that. I just remember that joke hit so hard. I was like, oh, that's such a good joke.
No, speaking of Stephen Riley, the first time he met her, Stephen, no filter, just, hey, what's up with your face?
Yeah.
And I said, hey,
up with your
if you stick around for my set, Steven, you'll find out leaves.
Oh no, I gotta go.
Leaves after his.
His I think I don't want to blow him up, but his closer, the where he does all the names.
Yes.
That's such a that joke's so fun. I'm really a big fan of that.
Yeah, I love it.
Really he did it the first time I ever heard him do it. He did it at TJ Cartwright's show in Newcastle. Before I don't think he does it anymore.
Great show.
It was fun, dude. I love that.
Great
I don't know.
venue.
I don't know what happened. That was a long drive.
Yeah,
Yours
what,
was
Maddie's?
nowhere near a drive. Yeah, Maddie's bar. Yeah.
Is that still happening?
I think everybody in this room had been on that show, right?
Yeah. He went guns a blazing quick. It was like a weekly show.
Yeah, that's tough.
And honestly, monthly is so much easier to deal with, or even bi-weekly, like for a paid show like that.
Yeah.
I don't know how big Newcastle is, though. Is it a big town?
I mean, they drove.
It's not huge.
They had big crowds, though, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The crowds were, they were baby crowds. Like, they were newborn infant baby crowds because, like, they would talk. But
Yeah.
Did you guys
they
talk to
would.
the crowd? I mean, I spent a lot of time talking to the crowd.
I did a little, not a lot. I hosted. It was the first show. I think it was the first one that they did. I hosted it, and Stratton Smith headlined it.
Yeah.
Stratton, man, there was this one dude. You remember the guy's name?
No, I don't.
There was one dude in the crowd that would not shut the fuck up, and I've never seen Stratton lose his cool.
Oh, he
until that
lost
night.
it? Yes.
Yeah, like I think his name was Billy or something.
Yeah, I wanted to say Bill.
Yeah. He was Stratton just, Billy, shut the fuck up.
See, I know I was right because when I was there, we had a comic tell somebody to shut the fuck up. Actually, it was crazy.
I think I went up first too, and people were talking, and I was like, "Pay attention to me, or I'll cry." And everyone was like,
She did.
Hell yeah!
and then they paid attention because they didn't want to see her cry.
Yeah. A white woman is speaking. I'm just kidding. That's what you should have said. A white woman is speaking to you. We fought for years.
"Oh God."
I like to provoke. Don't provoke. I like to revoke the 19th Amendment right now. I'm just kidding. Just take it away. They're like, no, you can't.
I
vote
go on
anymore.
stage, someone yells, "Stripper!"
Damn it! Did they really?
Yep, they
No
sure
way.
And I was like, "You didn't yell stripper when Kevin came on stage."
Kevin, you should have come back up and stripped.
It's the tank top. It was too revealing.
I think I started to take my shirt off.
Yeah.
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 It's fun. Might as well. It was a very interesting, like that bar was so interesting because like that back room that he was doing the show in was like perfect for what you're doing.
Yeah.
But like I said, when you have baby crowds that haven't learned the etiquette, like the proper etiquette when it comes to comedy, it's something you have to like develop over time. Venues need time to develop that. I mean, even do your show when we did the Heckle and Hyde show, like the guys were like just talking, they weren't even heckling, so I just took it as heckling and started talking to them. Remember me fucking with the guy?
Yeah. They were just table conversation or whatever, just talking to each other, and it's like,
You said what? You got your balls itch? Is that?
Yeah. I was like, what are we talking about? What are we doing? Hey, how you doing? It ended up making me go a little further because like it was funny because because I'd asked you like, how long are you doing? You're like, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes. And if I hear 15, 20 minutes, I hear 20 minutes. That's what I hear.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I'm doing 20. And Ricky came up and was like, Jordan was up here forever. And I was like, I went back because I always think of that because
I
I
do 25.
It's like 20. I did like 22. It was like
Okay.
22. But I will say part of it was me being like, hey guys, thanks for coming out to the show tonight. We got some great comics. We got this person. And I was like, that was like,
I did
stand up.
16 and a half the other
Yeah?
day, just cruising through. It felt good.
Doesn't
you
it
know?
feel nice to not have the
Yeah.
red light?
Yeah.
When you do mics enough and then you finally go do a show and you're like, I can breathe.
Yeah.
You know, not as long as Brandon does for his jokes, but the rest of us, I'm just kidding. He knows I love him fucking his space in between his shit, dude. It's like a gap tooth. You know what I mean? It's like that type of space. You know what I'm talking about. You're gonna.
What the fuck is that, Kokomo?
What the fuck is that Kokomo? That's my favorite. I do that when I go up all the time. I'm like, what the fuck is that Kokomo? Yeah, he does that radio station, man. That's cool as hell.
Yeah.
They're doing that. I mean, I'm not going to go to Crawfordsville, but just kidding. I did go there once, but I've tried to work it out with them, and I'm like, dude, this is the worst time for me to come out there. I think it's like 4 p.m. I'm like, how the hell am I
saw that. I was like,
that?
dope.
On like what day of the week is it?
Like a Wednesday? Yeah.
Possible.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I was like, I would have to take the day off of work to do that. And I was like, I mean, it's like, I was like, you guys are shooting in a studio. Can you just come shoot mine?
I'd have to ask my dispatch for a Crawfordsville route.
Yeah, can I get a Crawfordsville route?
Yeah.
Like, can I get an hour and a half,
Clever
2 hour
with it.
break?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it. Have you guys done a lot of podcasts?
Nope.
No?
I did
done-
Evan Hams.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
So-
I don't know. I fucking haven't been invited yet. I'm wondering, he just doesn't like me anymore or something.
I don't think he does them as consistently as
Yeah.
you do.
Yeah, I do one a week. I have to, because if I don't, then it'll die.
Yep.
They die every time. Every time I take a break, I'm like, I come back and I'm like, I need a hook. How do I hook people back in?
During COVID, my boyfriend at the time and my 2 friends just messed around and recorded something, and my boyfriend at the time pulled a Darren, just kept going.
just forever. I love Darren. Darren's such an individual.
It is.
I think that's so important for comedy, but it's also one of those things that can get you in trouble. You know what I mean? Being such an individual.
They can.
Yeah, you got to.
Suppose they can, yeah.
You got to be. He's got a really great. I've talked to him all the time because he's always beefing with somebody. I'm like, dude, me too. Let's fuck. I like the beef, dude. I'm petty as shit. You want to beef, dude? It's like me. I was like, I'm gonna message him and be like, let's manufacture one, dude. Let's fucking fight, dude. So I'll say I'm pro Palestine. You say what you're gonna say. And then we'll.
I've been asked to be on random podcasts, but it's from like people I don't even know, so I usually just don't engage.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. It depends, I suppose, but.
I mean, I to me, if you can look it up and you can see that they're real, because I've been on. Here's the thing: if you do a podcast like I do every week, and then you go on another person's podcast, I hate to out myself here, and they probably aren't watching at this point in the podcast anyway. But I'm a horrible podcast guest. I'm actually a great guest, but I'm horrible for like getting new ears because my people are not going to listen to it. They can just listen to mine. Like they just won't. And so I'm always like, if you have a great following that'll listen to anybody that comes on, I'm a great guest because I'm going to tell you fun stories. We're going to goof off. We're going to have a great time. But I'm not bringing anybody to your show. I do too much myself that people are like, I'll just watch your thing.
I think mine too were just like very generic,
Yeah.
like sent paragraphs that they probably send to everybody, and it's like,
Yeah, it feels a little.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are they comics or are they other people?
I don't even remember,
No,
but
yeah.
I'd probably just a plethora of things they talk about.
Well, I know you recently got a really cool message. I saw this. Sorry, Jason. I apologize, Jason, for calling you out. But then I got a message right afterwards. I was like, damn, dude, why the fuck did you?
No, it ain't real.
See, yours was 2 hours later. Mine was 3 hours, actually. I even changed the hour
That's
just to make it seem like it
amazing.
happened first. Mine's fake.
I got a DM the other day. I don't know if you saw me post it on Facebook. It was from
No.
Willie Wiener Balls.
Yes. Willie Wiener Balls. Yeah.
What did Willie Wienerballs want? I guarantee you I probably know.
He said, "Hey, I am a creep. Do you want to be friends?" That's all it said.
Did you reply?
I didn't.
Okay, I
Because
wouldn't.
the profile picture was Hitler with tits.
God damn it.
That was Patrick Eaton for sure.
This is Patrick Eaton.
Yeah, really Patrick Eaton.
Yeah. He looks like he's would be a Hitler Youth. I know he's like the exact opposite of that. Like his fiance or wife is like a teacher of the year and shit,
Yeah.
like inclusive as hell.
Yeah.
But he does look like he would be like, so let me tell you guys about the 14 words or something like that. He does look like one of those guys.
I don't get nearly as many DMs as it sounds like from my other, female counterparts in the scene.
Who's getting worse ones?
Elizabeth has told
Yeah.
me she gets some. Whitney, Oliver,
she-
Crystal too.
She didn't mention mine, did she?
I don't think so.
Just kidding. Imagine me just sending stuff.
Does Elizabeth go by Liz, Beth, or Elizabeth?
I
or
asked
like
her last
all of the
night, and
above?
she says Beth is preferred, but she's not a stickler about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because my grandma's name is Liz, so I
Okay.
kind of it was my default. Or
I don't even know what I said. I might have said Liz. I might have said Beth. When she introduced herself to me, she said Beth, but then I see her name Elizabeth, so I just like it could be anything. She could just be E. Hey, I'm E. What's up?
E.
Call me E.
Easy E.
Call me Easy. Well, don't say that about my friend Beth. Call her Easy, dude. I don't appreciate that.
I had one comic message me. He's like, "Hey, I've been seeing you around on social media. I just wanted to say hi. Is that weird?" I said, "It's only weird if you make it weird."
Yeah, it's weird if you say that. That's really it. It's not weird until you make it weird. Just be cool. Be cool, guys. I mean, if he's like, this is weird. You're like, no, it's not weird. And he's like, okay, cool. Do you ever let people have pieces of your skin or anything? Okay, you made it weird. All right, we're done. No, you can't have pieces of my skin. I saw this was a fun story I saw pop up. Did you guys hear about this? 14 nurses working at the same hospital got pregnant at the same time. Look at these women.
The doctor.
Yeah.
There's a black doctor that works there. I could tell by the shape of these women.
I'm the tall one. Of course, you guys know me. That one really sparked my head. I was like, look at that tall girl, dude. She's fucking taller than the baby thing. She's about to dunk on it. No, I'm imagining how bad that's going to be when you're like, hey, do we have any nurses?
Staff.
No staff.
Right.
Like that had to. It's a great story, but it's also one of the worst, most terrifying things that hospital probably ever had to deal with in their life.
Oh, imagine they're all just in rooms at the same time.
No, they were like,
pushing the help button. Your turn now.
We're gonna go to a different hospital they all go to a different hospital. Fuck that hospital up. That'd be fun. No, it'd be funny if they didn't trust their own OP. Like, oh, we're not going there. We're all emergency room staff. I don't even know. What does it say? It just says RN. It'd be funny. It said, does it say what they are? I don't even know. It just says at the same hospital. I didn't read enough of the article.
You think that guy that ran the sperm bank that fathered all those children, he works there now?
Our Father. Did you guys watch that on Netflix? That was a crazy doc. Our Father.
I didn't watch it, but I heard about it.
Dude, it's an insane story, but this guy was like a fertility doctor in Indiana, in Indianapolis area. Yeah. And he fathered, just lied to these women about the guy and just used his own and fathered they're like, at some point, these people were doing 23andMe, and that's how they all found out. They're like, I'm related to this person. And they all ended up tracking it down to the fertility clinic. You're talking about hundreds and hundreds of kids. Wow.
That's insane.
Yeah, imagine just having a half sibling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey,
imagine are you the child support he's paying?
Yeah, he should be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's either super fucking old or.
Yeah, he's really old.
It's crazy that somebody like that can exist. He's so prolific. He's like the Bill Cosby of fertilization doctors.
Nick Cannon.
The Nick Cannon.
Genghis Khan, dude.
The Genghis Khan, yeah. Dude. We're going all the way back, dude. Yeah. We're fucking pillaging. I mean, he basically did.
Yeah.
Basically. I just couldn't imagine. I don't want that many of me out there, dude. That's so selfish. That's like an ego thing, right?
It's got to be.
Dude, my friends are having babies.
Is it weird for you?
It is interesting. Yeah.
Do you let
every
the
time
man know?
What?
You say, you let your man know? Let's do this. Let's have a baby.
He's into it. I'm not so much.
No. Yeah. Strong, independent women out here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. Hit
that button.
Yeah. Which one? Yeah, that one's like the strong, independent woman button.
Oh yeah. If it's
Lifetime channel television for women. It does sound like it would work.
Yeah, suddenly I'm hard. I don't know.
I don't know what's going on, but I'm pretty sure, he's going to turn out to be a really good guy in the beginning, but at the end, she's going to kill him. That's like every movie. I think Beth's been doing that. I can say Beth now that I don't want to wrong name her, but she's been doing like a follow thing every, I think Sunday, like a follow thing.
Yeah, posting ladies' tags and stuff, which is really nice.
I think that's cool as hell.
Yeah.
She's always been, I met her at one show, and since then she's been like the most supportive comic.
She's a very giving person.
Yeah.
Very.
Yeah.
Yeah, which explains because she's a nurse just like one of those women. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're fucking giving, and they're taken. All right, I'm done. She's so funny because I did the show with her at Monsters Inc., which was Crystal's show. It was like a queer eye for the drag guy. So I did a set, and then I got dolled up by a bunch of one person was a drag king and one person was a drag queen, and they dolled me up, and then I went on stage as a woman and did the show.
That's fucking incredible, dude. I'm so jealous.
It was a cool show. It was myself, Elizabeth, and Andrew Irvin.
Yeah, Andrew Irvin.
Yeah.
And she thought Andrew Irvin was so hot. I don't know if I'm busting her out, but she was like, oh my
He's
God,
cute.
he's so cute. And between her and Crystal were both like, he's cute. And I'm like, Crystal, why don't you chill? You got enough guys.
They did that to my man too.
Yeah, they like them tall, fucking
She was like,
muscular
good
dudes.
job.
And I'm just there being like, hey guys.
Who was it?
Here to do comedy.
Oh, Beth came up to me last night at the roast battle, and she's like, "Oh, who's that silver fox over there?"
Who was it?
Dude from South Bend.
Oh, okay, cool. It was you. Did you say it too?
No.
Don't get yourself in trouble.
Don't out her.
Don't out her. I'm sorry, Beth. She's a nurse, man. Nurses notoriously they're good women when it comes to finding a good man. You know what I mean? That's like a thing. That's like a real thing. Like for real. Like it's crazy. And
so funny.
And they always stay up on their testing. So, I'm just kidding.
Bruh.
That's a joke.
She's so funny.
She is. She's really funny. I like her a lot. She's just an absolute sweetheart.
She really is.
Like, she's been so supportive since that date. And I'm like, I don't think I care as much about supporting people as she does. She's so sweet.
She really is, dude.
It's the whole scene. Like, we talked a bit about Dion and his writing thing, and Tyson and his teach people. It's like, it's really weird the amount of people, not weird, but it's good, the amount of people that are trying to help people, like hand out to people. You know what I mean? I think that's a good thing. Because you notice in a lot of different other areas where it's very like gatekeepy, and it's like, fucking, what are you doing? You know what I mean? What are you doing? Why are you fucking? What are you doing?
Like Western High School.
Is that Western High School? Is that how they do things?
Just clicky.
And this is me over here. Here you go. How I feel. Feeding information to both sides.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Emperor Palpatine.
I don't feed. I just listen. People like to tell me things. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I know things other people
You like
don't.
to be a part of it?
Oh yeah, she knows everything. Just doesn't. She doesn't spill.
You're just very secretive about it. Did you guys?
It's not my business to share,
I mean, I feel like people love tea. I'll tell you that much. People love like all the drama. I mean, this last week, the lady with do you guys see this ball thing? Everybody's freaking out about the Phillies lady. This has been like on my feed. You guys live under a rock. I'm
Yeah,
just kidding.
you guys aren't on.
I saw the hat guy.
But I saw the guy at the Corn concert.
Yeah, that dude was beaten, dude. He was corn cobbing
Oh
it.
yeah, I saw that too.
He was shucking that corn.
They beat
dog.
he was like, no. They were like, hell no. They didn't tolerate that at all.
Something
should've hit
takes a part of me. You.
Somebody should have hit the lady at the Phillies game.
Yo.
Yeah,
What
this
happened at
lady.
the Phillies game.
So there was a ball shot in the stands, or hit in the stands, shot in the stands. They were fucking shooting them. I'm just kidding. There was a ball hit in the stands, and people scramble for him.
Oh, yeah.
And whoever gets it, gets it. It's like, as long as there's not a fight about it. And she, I guess, was close to it, and he grabbed it and took it over and gave it to his kid. And that's the kid in the photo there. And then she came over, and it was all televised. Her and like yelled at him and was like, "That was my ball. I had my hands on it," and freaked out. And then the internet took over and.
I'm sure they found
Boy, and then like of course there's like so many memes of it, like that's been a big thing.
Yep.
No, not that one. And then like this one's the one that popped up too. Or
Holy
like,
shit.
and it's like I've seen like this one is them being like, look, it's actually her, and it's like Rosie O'Donnell, and it's just like people. I don't know if I took any more of those, but this one was the one that was up. That everybody's been trying to find her. They're like, we need a wanted reward for this lady,
I'm
and people
sure they have.
they're like, what the fuck is Rachel Maddow do that to that kid? It's like a bunch of those. Like they always look like this, don't
There
they?
was a hat guy too at like a baseball game. Got his hat signed and handed it to a kid, and this like
Yeah.
guy was like a
Oh, yeah, I think
millionaire,
that
a
was,
CEO
like,
or something.
That was tennis game.
Tennis, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
ripped
Open.
it out of his hand, put it in his bag.
Yeah.
And the kid
Yeah.
was like,
What are you
literally
doing?
handed it to me. Yeah.
But it's the funny thing is it always ends up turning out the other way for them because they do that shit. So like that little boy, Marcus Lemonis posted, "I'll send the young man and his family to the MLB World Series. Oh, and you just won an RV." Well, this was a ball player that hit the ball and he ended up signing a bat for the kid.
Oh,
but this other guy gave them a fucking free RV, and I'm like, dude, somebody needs to steal a ball from my kid so I can get some free shit,
Yeah.
Yeah.
dude. Imagine just waking up one day.
Yeah, give that kid some fucking trauma.
Let my kids are the trauma.
Take my
dude.
kid's balls.
Yeah, take his balls. Take his anthem in the front. I already took the tip. You can take the balls. Sorry, that's a circumcision joke. All right, I'm done. No, like my entire feed has just been crazy. Like the Druski shit. You guys see the Druski dress
Yes.
up as like that was like a huge thing this last
Yeah,
week where
hilarious.
Impeccable makeup work.
Dude,
Yes.
I think somebody said the lady that did Weapons, the movie Weapons recently.
Okay, yeah.
Is the makeup artist who did that for him.
I haven't seen that movie yet.
I haven't, but I heard good things.
I have too. My oldest went to the drive-in and watched it last night.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
How old's your oldest?
21.
Your oldest is 21? Dude, you were busting nuts so early, dude. You guys, hold on, sorry, wrong one. You guys, good job, both of you guys.
Thanks, man.
You guys are fucking in high school, being like, I guess this is the end. I'm just kidding. I'm just fucking with you. He's like, that's why I'm a late stage comic. And I'm just,
Yeah.
Well, he's been trying to get his kids to grow up so he can just go on the road. He's like, fuck it,
Yeah.
dude.
4 more years. 4 more years.
4 more years. All right, Donald Trump fan. God damn it. I knew it this whole 4 more years. No, they at the roast, one of the things I was going to tell you is when we did our roast, which is, modeled after the great Sleight Night show in Indy. If you guys haven't been out there, check that out. It's a great show. You guys are getting ready to do your finale, which means somebody in this room is going to have to put that belt on the line. Are you worried? You concerned?
Yeah, one of my opponents is pretty good, especially on the spot. But I prepare. Also, my name is engraved on the inside, so if it gets stolen from me,
She did that.
Yeah.
You're smart. I like it. This is why she's so good. She's smart. No, so can I guess? I don't know. We don't know who made it. So you have two people that are going to go head to head, and the winner's going to face you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So they have plenty of time to write for you and the person they're going. So
Right.
that's going to be pretty. But you'll do it in the same night, right?
Yep.
So okay, and that'll be round 4 of the finals. So. You don't have the date yet. You don't even have. The venue might change. So people keep a lookout on Kevin's social media because he's going to put the information out, and you're going to want to be at this one. It's going to be huge. I went to the last final with that Maya won and was fucking
So good.
phenomenal.
I had
and
no expectations, so that was awesome.
it was great. I mean, you were really funny, and it felt like
Thanks.
the other guys. I love Stratton. I love Evan, but it feels like they didn't prepare enough for you, and they saw you as the underdog, and they should have done a better job.
I'm a top. Okay.
Here. Exciting things are happening at the Kokomo Press. Yeah, very exciting things. Not only are we bringing you comedy shows, an open mic once a week, skits, videos, funny jokes on our page, and satire news stories, but now you can support us by going to kokomopress.shop. It's that simple. You go to kokomopress.shop, you find a t-shirt, you find a hat, maybe in the future some stickers and some posters. You go on there, you buy one of those from us, and percentage of the proceeds will go to us and help support what we do. We appreciate every person who just likes, subscribes, does all that. But if you go to kokomopress.shop and you buy something, we'll know who you are. You send us a photo of it. We will post it on our page and shout it out. Thank you so much. Go to kokomopress.shop, buy all your shirts and hats needs, and support the Kokomo Press. Thank you guys so much. kokomopress.shop.
Okay.
You're at yeah, she's swinging both ways. I'm just kidding. She does. Actually, it's part of your comedy. No, but you ended up winning and kicking their ass and doing great, and then now you're gonna have to do it for the first time. Is one of the people Jeremy? It has to be Jeremy, right? Am I crazy? Jeremy Johnson make it to the finals? Yeah. Who's the other one?
Jan
and Jeremy?
Yep.
Ooh, that's going to be interesting. That's an interesting one. If you would have asked me in the beginning who was going to go against her, if it wasn't going to be the ones that I'd already saw of the new crop, I had in my head, Jeremy was always one of the ones I saw.
Also, the people that dropped out, I was concerned about. Like Marissa's fire and
Dwayne Cobb,
effortlessly.
Marissa and Dwayne,
Yeah.
I will say the one thing about, I did watch Marissa get absolutely torched by Evan.
Yeah.
But then I watched her come out that first round that you did for the second season. What are you calling them? So you got first round. Well, you've done fucking. You need to think these things through, Kevin, king of comedy.
Let's take it easy.
King of the roasts.
Let's take it easy on that too. We're working on joining the Roast Battle League.
I hope you guys do. I think you should, because this has been strong.
It is my
strong.
understanding the winner gets to do like the national if it becomes a thing. Is it
Yeah, so the winner, they're guaranteed like a spot on like at the first like episode or whatever once we do join the league.
Oh yeah, that's exciting. Mm-hmm. So you don't already get that, even though you already won?
No, she is. Yeah,
I'm just kidding.
No,
So
no,
you should
she's
already be grandfathered
yeah.
or grandmothered. You know,
Yeah.
So
Kevin and I are besties.
doesn't need to be
it has
right.
nothing to do with this.
Yeah,
Earned it
yeah,
fair
it
and
was.
square.
I was there.
Yeah. We're besties, but we have to sit at different tables when we eat.
I will say this though, I have been told by a very high reliable source that I may be one of the best judges to ever be on the show.
Yes.
You know? And by that high reliable source, I mean that guy right there.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the best judge for sure.
He tells people, when we did our roast battle, I told my host, I was like, go watch Maya. She's the best host. And I was like,
thank you.
And so when he tells people to watch the roast, he's like, watch for Jordan. 'Cause he's
Hell
the
yeah.
The best judge.
Yeah.
Damn it, wrong button. Nope, that was the wrong one. Damn it. Fuck.
I just reset it with that gun. I don't know what half these buttons do. There's actually multiple layers of buttons. I only really know the bottom
Somebody
three.
put a moan on there just randomly.
fuck.
Yes.
I've literally, that's so, this is like, makes no sense to even talk about, but you can see these are all new. This is this is only the second week I've done these little boxes, because I just wanted to make it look cool. So the next thing that I'm going to change about the show is the noises. I want cooler noises. I just want somebody being like, it's gay. I just want Shane Gillis saying gay one time.
Yes.
Yeah. I did. This one popped up on my shit. This is one of my newest reactions. You sound like a potential homosexual. Can't fucking see it. Have you guys watched Tires at all? You guys interested in Tires?
I watched the first season.
Yeah.
Haven't gotten to the second one yet.
It's better.
It's good.
Second one's better.
Did you? Yeah. Did you watch any of it?
You know what? No, I started the second season because I remember the fucking gun in the toolbox.
I've seen the first few episodes.
Yeah.
I'm not good at sitting and watching things.
ADD. Okay.
That's something. something.
Brian and I watched that episode, and I think that gun in the box has one of the best jokes I've ever seen, like, heard in my life on a TV show, which is something about, no, I just sold off the serial numbers and gave it to a black. I was like, that's so fucked up. It's obviously like supposed to be like, oh god, yeah. You guys, I mean, Dwayne was one of my favorites that I've seen in a while.
Yeah, Dwayne Cobb.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to see him, and then I saw him, and then I know he went against Babcock because Brian had to drop out. Dude, we fucked up that because we were working with the high mark about switching our mic.
Yeah.
And we were like, well, we'll just give it another month. And she was like, we need to do this now if we're going to do it. And we're like, fuck, all right, we'll do it. And then we never looked at the date. And then we looked at it's a Thursday.
Yep.
So both of us were supposed to be on that show. I was supposed to roast Evan. I had some really good jokes for Evan, dude. I thought I was going to murder him so
You
bad.
should save him.
I'm saving him. It's going to happen. It's going to happen at some point because
Absolutely, yeah.
there's some jokes. The funny thing is I've only done 2 roast battles, and I've got my ass kicked both times. Well, the second time I didn't get my ass kicked, but I got beat both times, and both of them were against Brian. So I'm like, I need to go get somebody that doesn't fucking know me as well as this guy.
He got you with those pictures this time.
Yeah, that was this will come out in the video, but this is he fucking passed out. He took something out of Marissa's. He passed out. There's a picture of me shirtless at Epstein Island. Fucking dick.
Did he exaggerate the chest hair? Is that
No,
real?
that's all me. I posted on social media. Here's me at the Delphi murders. Thanks a lot. Yeah, that's the one that killed me right there. My dick out of the. And then the last one is this one right here, and you can kind of see it in the background. Me at a rally, not a rallies, but a rally.
Yeah.
But yeah, he murdered me with those. Dude, I was just like, dude, fucking stop. Who are you, Carrot Top? Like, you know what I mean? You must be Carrot Bottom. That's what I'm gonna say next time. That's such a good joke. Bring it back. You thought of it up, dude. Fuck these people, dude. Carrot Bottom's funny.
It's still in there. I don't,
It's funny because of the beard. Because top, and then you're like, I got a big beard, Carrot Bottom.
Yeah.
Props are fun when they're used efficiently.
The ginger beard man like John Reap.
Yeah, John. Yeah, that's a fun story. I actually have that on here. Did you see it already? Dude, that poor guy, dude.
Fuck.
Yeah, last Comic Standing winner, John Reap, has been arrested for child porn. Now, obviously, everybody's innocent until proven guilty, but with those eyes, he definitely did it.
Oh, he did it.
Dude, I'm scared of that, dude.
Dude, I saw somebody say, the cleaner the comic, the dirtier the dick.
Is he a clean comic?
I think so. Oh no.
Ish, yeah. I watched. He won the last Comic Standing. I posted it in our group chat, and Brian was like, "Dude, I loved him on Eastbound and Down." It's like I didn't know he's in that show. That show's dirty as hell. So he's a clean comic.
I didn't know he was in that either.
Yeah, so it's been a minute since I watched that show.
I don't know. Maybe it's just his stand-up's clean.
Yeah. I went and because I've heard of him before and I've seen him on things, but I went and watched like a stand-up and it was funny. Like he's funny and you know what I mean. A little immature for my taste. I'm just kidding. He likes the little things a little bit more immature for my taste. All right, I'm fucking done. Did you guys hear that they think they found the cure for autism or the cause of autism?
This is RFK belief?
Yeah, RFK knows it all, man. He told us.
Is he putting kids in tents?
He believes, and this is actually an interesting thing. This was shares of Kenvue fell 14% after the reveal. Basically, they think Tylenol during pregnancy is the link. So if your man ends up winning the argument, just don't do Tylenol.
I mean, like, if he's right, cool,
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it'd be great to figure that shit out, but
I'm just
I don't
imagining.
know. He's not a scientist.
Yeah. I mean, he's really not, and that's part of it. I mean, that's a big thing. I mean, you don't really need to be a scientist to make stuff up, though.
That's true.
That's the kind of thing.
You know why he talks like that?
Yeah.
I've heard it's because of a vaccine he had like a reaction to.
Might be the worm.
Or the brainworm.
Probably the worm.
I don't know. You guys see Futurama? When Fry got the brainworms, he could play that instrument.
Yeah. I want a brain worm, dude.
Right?
Yeah, you just hang out with a worm in your brain.
Yeah.
I don't think you should if you get a worm in your brain, you probably shouldn't be up for any type of like political or government work.
What if the worm is like really smart?
Yeah. What if the worm is controlling things?
What if the worm is smarter than the brain that's in?
Yeah, fucking.
What if they put the worm back and he talks normal?
Fucking Wormer-Tooie.
It's I try to watch them on a couple podcasts and I just can't. Like when you're listening to an audio and that's like
It's like Martin Phillips.
I don't like to yeah, that one's tough too. Yeah. I don't like to shame people for something they can't control, but when they're an asshole, I'm okay with it. You know what I mean? It's one of those things. All right, I'm done. Mike Tyson's gonna fight Mayweather. I need to see that. That's the one thing I'm worrying about. This new thing I'm doing. Do you think Mike Tyson and Mayweather would be worth it?
No.
Old.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like,
I'm gonna bet on it though.
you are. Well, the last time he bet and won a bunch of money on the Jake Paul thing.
$3,000.
Hey.
It's nothing to
Who you got on this one? Mayweather?
Definitely.
Yeah.
I would take Mayweather.
You a big football guy?
Nope.
No. About you? You like football?
I mean, I watch it.
Maya's the biggest football fan in here.
Yeah. I actually have a best friend, Grace, and she knows everything about sports.
Yeah.
And pop culture. It's such a weird combo.
The betting thing is weird to me. I don't. Do you do the parlay? Anybody? Like I don't do any of this. Fights. I know you do.
Occasionally. For me, it's like I told you guys, when I won that money, something told me that it was a work, and so
It was the worm.
And
You got a worm. It told you. It was like fucking bet on Jake. No, I don't. It's everywhere. Like it's a bet DSI, like bet money. Everything's bet. And I'm like, I'm not interested at all. I don't even gamble. Like
I don't think I've ever been to a casino or used any type of gambling equipment or card game or nothing.
Yeah, I'm about to have Darren buy a fucking a website.
Yeah.
For betting on Sleight Night, dude.
Dude, that might be fun, actually. I actually know more about that, so I might be able to take it.
Yeah.
Except for when you go in there and people are, and you find out one of the judges is fucking cheating. Like, no, guys, I really think actually Maya definitely won this. And you find out he took the fucking Maya leg on the parlay. I don't know what any of these words mean. I just say, wait, leg, took a leg, arm. I don't know. Fucking all kinds of people were just taking things.
Yeah. I thought parlay was a thing that pirates did.
Isn't that a yogurt dessert?
Yeah.
Parfait.
Parfait. I'd love a parfait. No, I'm down. I did see this. This was interesting. Would you, if your kid did this?
Mom's toy cat. Hold on. Why does it have 3?
I don't know. If you've seen some of these, you would know.
Yeah.
I mean, you got the rabbit, you got the front hole and the back hole. That's like a third. I mean, that just tells them mom's freaky. I would hope that's real, man. Things like that make me laugh so hard. The other thing I saw that threw me off, I saw they did this study of over almost 16,000 people of testosterone versus IQ, like a test. And there's this one guy, fucking major testosterone there. And it's like everybody wants to find out who that is. And I think they finally figured out who it was. Joe Rogan. I'm just kidding.
No.
I'm just kidding. I don't know. Would you rather have like a bunch of testosterone and be super smart, or would you rather just like stay where you're at? Wouldn't you rather just like stay where you're at?
Yeah, I mean, I have low T, so.
Yeah. Is it the voice thing? Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's why my voice is like this, and I have man boobs.
I mean, being smarter and potentially fucking more. What's wrong with that?
Well, I know this one came out too. Like higher testosterone makes men do what they know to be right instead of the cave to social pressure. So basically, it's like this weird. It creates like this. It's a choice consistency thing with men. So the lower the T, the more susceptible you are to going with something that you don't necessarily agree with. Which is why I always argue every point. High T, motherfucker. No, I'm just kidding, dude. I'm Ice T, dude. Fucking Mr. T. That's actually Mr. T. That's who the guy is up there.
Yeah.
The guy on the top is Mr. T. I don't fucking know, dude. What's going on with the Pentagon? I don't even know what the story is. Oh, this one's interesting. I don't know why I went there. President Donald Trump is expected to sign an executive order on Friday that will change the name of the Department of Defense to the Department of War, a White House official. Do you guys think this matters whatsoever?
No.
Not in the slightest.
Yeah, like, what's the point? Is it like it's
Was he threatening?
Yeah. I don't know. I think
how much
maybe.
money would cost to change all the signs.
Yeah. Well, they're doing that, I think,
And
too.
my next job.
Yeah.
3 letters, war.
War, yeah, I guess. Well, you couldn't pull them out of department. That would be, there's no W in department.
No, that's what I'm saying. You'd have to make new signs.
Yeah. That's actually, it's funny. You're like, fucking
that might,
signs.
cost them more money to like change stuff on websites, just time and materials. It's
I think technically, I think it used to be the Department of War initially, right? I think it was at one point Department of War, and then they changed it to Department of Defense.
Is it to make America seem more intimidating? Like, what the fuck is this?
I mean, who's it? I don't think other countries are like, oh, Department of War. Now they're definitely the biggest military. I guess it does sound more threatening, right? The defense. I mean, the Department of Defense sounds. It's almost like Trump was like, fucking defense. I'm not playing defense. That's some pussy shit. Department of War, dude, because we're on offense.
That's probably exactly how it went down.
For real. Like,
Guaranteed.
It does sound more like we're trying to say it in a nice way. Defense.
the White House kitchen's a department of McDonald's swear.
Yeah. We got a more McDonald's. All right.
RFK's like, Trump, do you have anything else to eat besides the quarter pounder?
Is there any war? Do you have any worms I can eat? Or... Dude, the thing about the bear, I think, was it a bear thing that they found a bear and he put it in the back of it as a deer? That was the weird story about RFK. Like they were trying to take this bear or something they found like back home, and then they couldn't because they had to go somewhere in between, so he just threw it in the park, and then they found this dead bear in the park that got like hit by a car. I don't know, it was like a weird situation. I just remember reading some crazy shit. Like the dude's involved in some weird shit, let's just say that. Between the worm and the bear and trying to get Tylenol taken away from mothers. Mothers, yeah, I'm down. Dude, I'm about to get back on my Wegovy. I think I'm going to give up on trying to keep my weight off naturally.
Fuck is Wegovy?
You ever heard of Wegovy? You ever heard of Ozempic?
Oh yeah, same thing.
Wegovy's like Wegovy is Ozempic, but not diabetes related. It's like the non-diabetic.
Blood pressure.
No, it's for your fucking just being
fat.
If you're like, hey, I'm fat, they're like, hey, do you want some Wegovy? And you're like, yeah, I'll take a shot.
I think it can help with like other symptoms of like PCOS and stuff.
Does it help? See, I don't know anything about that.
What is PCOS?
I wouldn't ask about that.
Polycystic ovarian syndrome.
Yeah,
I have that.
Yeah, that's why I don't. That's why I wouldn't know that, because it's not something that would affect me. There are things like there's been like Ozempic breath. There's like Ozempic dick. That's a real one. Ozempic dick's real.
Oh, I've heard of that. Yeah,
I have it.
What's it do?
I haven't. So Ozempic dick, it's just make sure your dick's way bigger. It's not a big deal. It is true. Like it's just like anything. If you lose weight, your dick looks bigger. That's just it's a different angle. It's like a. So that's one thing my girl was like, you lost all that, because I ended up losing like 100 pounds, and she was like, it's bigger. And
yeah.
Like, no, it's always been this big. It's just been hidden. You know? A little hidden
yeah.
thing.
You ever just fucking push that fat back? You're like, hey, there she is.
There it goes. I knew I always had a couple inches somewhere. Those are the secret inches. Those are the inches you get when you go like this.
Yep.
Still waiting to see mine.
Yeah, your dick.
Yeah.
It'd be cool if you like just woke up one day. Oh no. You know, you never know what the media is going to portray.
Like a switchblade.
Oh yeah, there we go.
You ever seen that picture? It's been like a big picture. It's been everywhere. Somebody turned it into dick sucking. It made me laugh. So did you not see it? Like,
oh yeah.
It's like dick sucking. Like it makes me laugh because this is like such a great like old school. I posted that on our page and ended up deleting it because I'm like, this is gonna bomb. I don't know. This is only funny to me because I'm high. I was like, I'm an idiot. No, I'm not gonna do that. I did see this. This was interesting. This is the Bigfoot sighting in Indiana, according to Bigfoot Field Researchers Organization. So I was like, what counties can you reliably? And I was like, Howard 0. So
well, it's the state parks are southern Indiana, so that makes sense for like
and northern, right?
Like the dunes up there and stuff.
I guess just imagine Bigfoot on the beach. Like, what the fuck, dude? Trying to get a tan, shaved.
You're blocking my sun.
You're blocking my sun. And you'll turn around and the sun's like fucking, I'm trying to lay here, dude. I'd love. Yeah, that's like isn't that a big part of like that movie, the Tenacious D movie?
Yeah, dude.
Bigfoot
Tripping on mushrooms.
Yeah.
Yeah, Daddy Squatch.
I'm your baby Squatch.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know. That's something I think that unites every millennial is Tenacious D. Like everybody loved Tenacious D growing up. Like, right? Like there's at least one song you listen to a couple times.
Yeah, deactivated lasers with my dick.
That movie, dude, was so wild.
So wild.
I didn't expect like the birthmark thing threw me off. It made me laugh. Tanakh. I miss comedy movies. You guys, you guys seen any comedy
movies? We're writing one.
Yeah, that's something we're working on. We are working on a comedy movie. something we're
Yeah,
Need, like,
actually-
a background actor or something.
yeah, we'll bring you through.
Yeah, there's a part that the guy is now being dropped from I think would be great for you.
Oh, dude, that'd be funny. Yeah,
What?
to have somebody that quit basically before it even got done. But yeah, I've been on second, so we were getting together like once a week, like spending 2 hours a night writing the script because like we started with a story that Sean wrote, Sean's original idea. It's a buddy cop movie. Brian and I are playing a couple of cops, so that'll be fun.
And the drug dealers in the town are Michael Howard, who's a Kokomo comedian, myself, and KJ Weaver.
Yeah, KJ Weaver's one of the people that.
Because he's black.
Yeah. Well, he's playing on Black Nerd, so.
How are you gonna pull off Brandon as a cop? I mean, Brian.
Brian as a cop.
He's such a delinquent.
I know. He used to do these skits. So do you remember Food Precinct in town? There was this guy named Ty Gray in Kokomo that started before DoorDash, before all these things became, he was the first person to do like a delivery service of like foods and goods, and it was called Food Precinct. And the joke around town was like this guy tried out to be a cop multiple times and failed, and so he did Food Precinct, and it was like they would do like use like Dodge Chargers and like make them look like cop cars, but like they were food. We're all like, this is you're getting close, bud. You're getting a little weird with it. You didn't make it. You didn't make it. But Brian would do all these skits, just fucking making fun of the dude all the time. Like I work for a food precinct. And he'd go out on runs. Like, there's a kid over here who needs his lunch, and it's like stupid skits. And it always hit. Like we did one that was COVID Police, which I think probably helped inform a little bit about what you wanted to do when you went to write. But like we did a skit called COVID Police, where Brian and I were police officers that showed up to arrest people for having a party during COVID.
yeah, I feel like I might have seen that.
It's a goofy ass. It's so like it's a really funny skit. Sean fucking did a great job helping to write a lot of that, and we had like that one's one. A lot of the skits that we do, we have like we want to go do this, but we're not sure what we're gonna do. Like, and then we just write it. Like there was a lot of bits. Like I'm like, we show up to the house and I'm like, and it's like, oh, we got a code 409, and you know the 409 cleaning thing. It's like.
Yes.
And it was like on the screen is a picture of a 409. It's just stupid bits.
Oh yeah.
But that's what the show's going to be like, or the movie that we're writing is going to be. It's like a bunch of bits. Yeah, we already have an idea, and we might end up sending you part of the script because we have an idea for something we might want you to do. I think we brought up to you
like
before.
the thing. People have been like, "Why? I want to put you on a skit. I want to put you on a skit. I want to put you on a skit," and then I never hear anything.
Coming back to Kokomo. This is a movie. This isn't even a skit, girl. We're about to fully do this. We're gonna get a GoFundMe. We're trying to all the money that we're making, we're gonna try to throw a lot of it into the production of it because it is gonna be like a Kokomo Press movie,
and
like,
it's literally 35 scenes. Like it's gonna be a longer.
it's gonna be feature length, like 90 minutes is the goal.
Yes.
Like we're not doing any short shit. And our buddy Matty Kroll, who works for Saturn Storm Media, he just switched the name because it was a different name, but now it's Saturn Storm Media, and he's going to be doing probably the majority of the videography, and he's fantastic. He does a music video, he's done so many things. He's doing podcasting.
I've worn a few costumes in my comedy career. Happy to assist with that.
I'd love to see you show up and do Little Red Riding Hood. That was a funny
I
one.
pulled that together last minute.
It looked good.
Thank
I liked
you.
it. It was a fun. I was like, dude, Big Bad Wolf. I think the only person that didn't show up in an outfit was KJ, right? No, KJ was there in an outfit.
Cole.
Yeah, Cole just showed up as the guy.
You know who else showed up to that show?
Who?
My ex.
I did not know that.
It was way after, like, my friends and I were dancing. We weren't even drinking anything, and he comes up to me, and I almost didn't recognize him because he had, like, a hat and, like, this costume on. I was like, oh. He's like, can I buy you and your friends a drink? And I was like, we're not drinking, and he kind of just walked away, and that was that.
I think at one point I talked to you, and you're like, oh, that was weird. Like, and I think you were kind of like, because we just did a show, and then afterwards they were doing, like, a dance party thing.
And he was through sources, he was telling people he didn't even see me there.
Oh.
Why?
He just thought you were some random girl that looks exactly like you.
Right.
You didn't have like a mask on. You just had like a hood. And I don't even think you were wearing
No, I took most of it off at the end of the night because I was dancing and it was getting warm.
Yeah. I remember a couple of your friends. I've seen them at other shows that you've done too.
Yes.
I can't remember the girl's name, but she has a really unique name.
Mariah and Kiara.
Mariah.
Yeah.
Mariah. Like those names, Mariah, but it's spelled different, right?
Marijah.
Yep. That's what I mean. I'm like, I'm glad I never said it out loud because I would have said, I thought it was like Mirage. Mirage. Me and Mirage.
We got
go
all the
together.
names.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Maya. Miraja. No, I'm just kidding. She's Mariah.
Kara.
Kara. That is, I mean, you guys went to a Western together?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Jacob Allen. That was a fun show because I didn't know you guys went to school together. And then I found out the day we did that podcast that you guys went to school together, which was random as hell. Yeah, it's a weird thing. He's one of those guys that Jacob did comedy for. He's very funny. Everybody likes him. He's very a very likable guy, but I don't think he's ever going to do it again.
Oh,
yeah. But he was like, well, I was like, do you have any dreams? And he's like, I want to one day be on a comedy show. And I was like, all right, we'll put you on the show, whatever. He's funny. He's very interesting, though.
You got lots of babies now.
Yeah, dude. I see his wife all the time at the YMCA. She's very busy with all the babies.
She is an intimidating girl. Like, she's cool, but like she could beat my ass if she wanted.
She's tough, dude.
Yeah,
she's scary. Like if you don't know her and you haven't met her, she's like very outgoing.
I think I had ceramics class with her once, and I was like, "You scared? I don't know if I like it."
I was in the sauna one day and she was in there and I was like, "Are you Jacob's wife?" "Oh yeah." And then like spent the night. I was normally sitting there with some of my headphones and I was not able to with some of my headphones. She was like, "Yeah, I've been doing a lot of internet sleuthing lately." She's like a character. Like they're the weirdest couple. But she's like, "I've been doing a lot of internet sleuthing lately," and I'm like, "Is this a bit?" Like it's like to me, I always think like, "Is this a bit?" Like, but she was like 1,000% serious. She's like, "Yeah, I've been. Anytime I meet somebody, I just go and I pay for a service to do background check." I'm like, "What are you doing?" It threw me for a loop.
Dear reminder of free will. You can do whatever you want.
Dude, my case is typical, right?
My case Devon for our roast.
Was that fun?
And my closing joke I got from that.
Yeah, I mean, very, very interesting to do that. Very interesting.
That's a good idea.
That's how I keep up on some relatives.
Yeah. So, do you want to give away any of the sauce? So, you don't get to compete. Does that bother you? Do you want to?
No.
You're not interested in competing ever?
I feel like I can. Like, why wouldn't I be able to?
But you haven't, have you?
Yeah.
Did you compete in the beginning?
I did.
Maybe I missed you every time.
I did back in December.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think we got
the very first one.
That makes sense.
It was the very first one.
I just wondered if you felt like you weren't able to do it because it was your thing. Like you.
No, I feel like I could.
You're like the commissioner coming out like Vince McMahon, and you're like, I'll fucking wrestle too. I don't care. I think you should though. I really do think you should throw yourself on there.
Yeah, I will at some point.
I think people will be impartial.
I didn't want to do it during like the bracket tournaments.
Yeah.
All that shit. I didn't want to do that. But no, at some point I will.
Have you thought about doing like in betweens doing different versions of roasts? Because we have some ideas.
Yeah.
I'd like to shoot to you if you'd ever want to fuck around with it. It's
absolutely
kind of like roast shows, but they're not battles. It's like kind of battles, but kind of not. Like we did the roast of Brian Allen West. That was the first roast we did it last July. That was the first roast we ever did.
Nice.
And we brought people. We had like a panel of like 10 people, and then Brian, and then a host, and it was fun. Well, and then me, I guess it might have been more. It might have been 12 or 13 roasters actually. And we all just went up and roasted each other, and like basically like you would see on like
Comedy Central roast or whatever.
What if you got like the mayor of Kokomo?
We've talked about that. We don't think he would do it with us. I don't think he would feel safe. We've called him out too many times for other shit that he's done. But we have a couple of them. Like I'll throw one of them out there right now. I don't think it's a big deal. If somebody wants to steal it, they can steal it. But we were thinking, just based off of seeing what you do, of doing a boomer versus millennial show, like boomer versus zoomer.
Yeah,
boomer versus
yeah.
Boomer. I was gonna say boomer versus zoomer, and then let the millennials fall where they may, because there's kind of like some
elder millennials,
and there's Gen X somewhere in there too.
Yeah. But I was like, if we look at like the young versus the old, because you could do like an overall thing, and then kind of like
I like that,
and that way you don't have to. We're like thinking for our purposes and the things we do, like we don't want to. The battles are fun, but you're limited because you don't want to have to prepare for like 3 people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you you have to like kind of the way you're doing it with the rounds is the best way to do it. And I think it's the right way to do it. And you guys have a good,
but it's so fucked though. Cause like people's schedules, like,
I know,
like they have to like keep a clean schedule for fucking 2 or 3 months, whatever. Like I can't expect anybody to do that. And that's why we've had so many people drop out.
Yeah.
It's just because like, I try to run the date by everybody, and like everybody's like, yeah, that day's cool, and then all of a sudden, oh shit, I had something booked that day I forgot about,
and it's paying this much, and you're like, well, I can't.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, you can't give up paid gigs.
One guy was like, I gotta a gig that's paying $500. I was like, go do that.
Yeah. Don't like that's not a question.
Yeah, I didn't pay that much for the belt. Like, go fucking do that.
No, the belt's very expensive. That's actually real solid gold right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Actually,
It's really difficult, man.
Yeah, it was a pretty penny.
They're not cheap.
No,
I've looked it up because we just retrofitted a bullshit thing.
Yeah.
But it's still. I took a cheap toy.
I saw Brian's fucking video that he did, his little promo.
Oh, dude, he's such a dick, right? See, that's one thing that I think that people should incorporate more. Like, I don't know why people aren't doing that stuff. I mean, if you get a bigger venue, or if you end up working with a venue that's bigger, that you can fit more people, that is one way that you can sell these. Like, we both did promo videos. Brian ended up killing it because he put himself in a fucking diaper.
Yeah, he did.
I've seen Brian in a diaper
funny.
more than my own children. That's how many times I've seen this guy in a diaper. But yeah, him getting
the
a
belt,
diaper.
like, would you just get like a WWE belt and just fucking?
I bought like a toy Intercontinental Championship belt.
Yeah.
I probably have it on here somewhere. Probably not in here, but I have it in the photos. But I bought an Intercontinental Championship belt, and then I just put I got gold adhesive vinyl and covered it, and then I put like stickers and shit on it, and like just made it a little bit easier to see. You're gonna see a lot of wild photos. I apologize. Most of them are just photos of comics from the mic, because that's like everything on my phone right now. It's just
From this
mic.
angle, all I can see is like skin. So what kind of
Good.
news?
I was hoping you'd see some skin. Here it is. This is what it ended up looking like, but it looks very much like I was joking. It looks like a Willy Wonka chocolate bar. Like,
Yeah, no, okay. So I thought about doing that.
yeah.
I
Well,
did think
I'm
about
happy you
doing
did
that, but then I was like, I don't think the comics would be too excited about that. Like,
No, and honestly, we all felt like it made sense for us, because like we wrote Roast Battle on the right, and then we put the logos, and I put some stickers and stuff. Like, it wasn't anything crazy, but we just basically used a Cricut. That was basically how we
hell
did
yeah,
it.
dude, I love that.
But the guy that won it, I mean, he's taken it to a couple shows and shit, so he's been really happy about
Good.
it. So I'm like, it doesn't ruin anything.
What cracks me up is like people who are really into wrestling and all this shit. They don't give a shit about that belt.
Yeah.
But it's just
Well, you got to tell them like it's actual gold, and then the belt part is actually baby seal. That's actually what you guys made it out of, right? It's like real
Yeah.
baby seal.
I killed the seal myself.
you clubbed baby seal.
Clubbed it with my dick. No.
My buddy Matty, in his basement, they had like a little mini bar for a long time, and the name of the mini bar was Club Baby Seal. So it's like Club.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's so stupid. I'm like, you guys are so funny, but also fuck you. No, I'm just kidding. I love everybody. I'm a very happy-go-lucky person. All right, I just want everybody to do well.
Me too, man.
Unless
Me
it's
too.
against me, then I want to win.
Of
I'll
course.
fucking win.
You know, the punny Club Baby Seal, the punny thing.
Yeah.
There was a guy on the roast battle last night that had a podcast, and I swear it's the best name for a podcast. The Dad Podcast.
God damn it. I mean, it works.
I'm jealous.
There was somebody else that had one. I'm trying to remember, but I love the ones that do have good. Mine fell in. Like, we just ended up calling it this because we already had it following. It's like all of our shit is like, oh, it's this Kokomo Press Podcast, Kokomo fucking Press Comedy, Kokomo Press
Kokomo Press.
Diapers. Now we're coming out with Kokomo Press Diapers. Thank you, Brian, for that.
Yes.
By the way, but Kokomo Press Diapers. But you guys have anything you want to promote? We can fucking throw it out there. I know you're gonna have the final. You don't have the date yet, but you will have the final of Sleight Night coming up.
Yeah. Follow me on whatever social media.
Kevin King Comedy on
Kevin King Comedy. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah, Heckle and Hyde. You do those shows periodically at Planetary. Every Tuesday you do the open mic.
Yeah, every
Planetary.
Tuesday.
Come check that out sometime if you're funny or think you are. Do you guys get a lot of new people there? Like,
Yeah.
do you get new people a lot?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, is it bad? So just people stealing jokes? That's what we get when we get new people.
I'm really impressed with how
There's
well.
been a couple. There's been a couple that's like, I've heard that.
Yeah.
What have you been impressed with? Or
And
there's been a couple?
sometimes people are brand new and be like, this is my first time, and they kill it.
Yeah.
That impresses me.
Then you go on TikTok and you're like, oh shit, there's their stat. Somebody else did it
And then they
already.
get really confident, and probably the next time it's not so good.
Yeah, isn't that funny how that works?
Yeah.
You got to be humbled sometime.
Yeah.
You got
Well,
to be.
the new thing about going to a comedy show, like a lot of people will bring their friends, like, oh, I'm doing comedy, and I come out, and everybody comes out, and they go, and they do decently because everybody's there to see them, and then they come out a couple weeks later, and they don't have anybody, and they're just.
And my family like wants to see me do the open mic here, and it's like, but open mic now for me is so much different than doing a show.
Yeah.
So it's.
Well,
Are you sure? I mean, yeah, come support, but it's I only get 5 minutes. I don't want you to.
Well, you can always, you do know the guys that run the open mic. You can always say, hey, I'm coming from Indy. I have family. Can I go last? Can I have 10? Because we usually do like 10 for the last person. So we can always set that up. It's not, you know us, you know, you can just message us, you work with us. We're going to be doing, our big thing is in the next, like we're talking to multiple different venues locally. We're going to try to get a monthly show going here, a monthly show. So we can start booking people we like you guys. Because we're so sick of not booking in our hometown. It's so fucking dumb. We book better at other towns than we do in our hometown. Part of it is a lot of these people already hate us because of our jokes.
You know, there was one comic that was hosting an open mic, and I was still pretty new, and he called me out. He was like, our next comic coming to the stage, you can tell he's still pretty new because his friends are still coming to open mics.
Yep. Like, fuck. I think the worst part about when you start comedy and you get people to come out is you go a few years later down the road, and when you're actually good, you're like, hey, come out. And they're like, yeah, I've seen you. And I'm like, no, you haven't. Come out. I sucked back then. I had no idea what I was doing. Yeah. Like, now, the interesting thing now is
still don't. Still no.
The interesting thing now is when you go to do an open mic and you have a brand new joke you just wrote and you get a laugh. That tells me, like, when you get to that point, that level of writing, you're like, okay, I am actually a comic now. That's the difference. I think that a lot of people have to, when you start, is you're gonna go up, you might get some laughs, and then you'll go up and you'll do a bunch of stuff and it'll die, and then eventually you get to the point where you're weekly, you can write a new joke and it does well. I think that's really the plan. As long as it's not about something from that week, because everybody's like, oh, did you hear about the CEO and at the Coldplay concert? Yeah, yeah, Coldplay. And we're like, cold sore, am I right? But all right, something stupid like that. People just love those. All right, you got anything you're promoting, Maya?
I also have a show on the 26th, so I'm not gonna promote over you. But
no, go ahead, do it.
It's Bone Birds producing it. It's a Zoomer humor show, so it's people my age.
Check that out, man. Yeah. All the kids will be there. They'll be fucking 6, 7.
I'll be on the Sunday show on the 28th, all female lineup. I don't know who is all gonna be there yet. And then Oktoberfest. Harvest Fest, excuse me, in October. Yes.
I thought you were on Oktoberfest show. I was like, that's cool too, dude. Fucking
Germany, bro.
Harvest Fest, October 4th. Come check that out. We will be out there. We will have so much going on that day. I cannot wait to be overwhelmed, because it's going to be overwhelming, especially with my band playing. I'm going to be doing double duty.
Rock on.
Triple duty, quadruple duty, all the things I'll be doing between the producing, because we're going to have 2 stages. We're going to have a comedy stage and we're going to have a music stage. So we're going to, and then the 3rd stage is denial. The 4th stage is grief. The 5th stage is the show's over and I got to go home afterwards. You got anything coming up? I know you did Don't Tell. That was pretty cool. We didn't even get to talk about that.
Yeah, I did Don't Tell last weekend. It went all right.
Went all right. You did well. Like if Doug said you did good, you did good. I don't give a shit.
I did all right.
You did great. Hey, Sean did really good at Don't Tell last week. I know how it is.
No, only thing I'll plug this week is shopkokomopress.shop on the internet.
Oh yeah, dude. We're going to have some new merch coming soon. We're going to do some fun, cool merch. I've been saying that for years. We're never doing it. Just buy what's on there, motherfuckers. Go on there and buy it right now. Go buy a logo shirt that says the podcast on it. Buy a picture of me dressed as a woman. Probably.
I'm just waiting on one of your kids to fall down the stairs.
Dude, if my kids start falling down the stairs again, I'm going to kick their ass, because we're not.
Finish them off.
Wouldn't it be funny if we heard like a big loud crash and I opened the door and it was Darren and he was like, hey guys, I fucking showed up. I'm fucking hanging out, guys. I didn't know you guys were doing this without me. He became Bill Clinton somehow. I didn't know it. I never met her. Anyway, thank you guys so much for coming to Kokomo and doing the Kokomo Press Podcast. Ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
I've been your host, Jordan Granger. As always, my co-host this week, the great Sean D.
Sean D is funny all over.
Go follow him. Sean D is funny. Go find him.
Maya Smith.
You're just like Maya Adele. Don't lie to people. Okay.
Maya.Adele on Instagram.
There you go. And then Kevin King Comedy. Go follow these guys. These guys are very funny people. You have to follow them. If you don't, you're gay. Anyway, thank you guys so much. This has been the Kokomo Press Podcast. We love you.
Love you. Kisses. Bye.
Bye. Thank you for watching the Kokomo Press Podcast. We really appreciate you hanging out with us. If you enjoyed the show, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, share, and tell all your friends about it, because when people know about us, we get to continue to bring new, great, exciting things to you. And if you really want to support us, you can actually go on to Facebook and you can become an official subscriber. It's only $4.99 a month, and you get a lot of access to us. You get to tell us good jokes, tell us all the things you want to, and you're going to get access to new videos, merch, all kinds of things. And if you just want to support us in another way, maybe wear a shirt, wear a hat, something like that, check out kokomopress.shop. It's a brand new store we have set up. It's got all our merchandise needs. It's going to have limited run t-shirts, limited run hats. Go check it out right now. Thank you so much for hanging out with the Kokomo Press on the Kokomo Press Podcast. See you soon. 2 kisses.
My name is Maya Smith. You've been watching the Kokomo Press Podcast, and this belt doesn't even hold my pants up.